Hey Aries Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome back to another All Signs reading. Happy birthday to you all. Hope your birthday season is treating you well. Alright, let's do a love reading for you. This one is going to be your person's love confession. So maybe something that you don't know, maybe even something they don't want you to know, okay? Let's see what's going on. The month of April, this will be for the month of April. So let's start with possible zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Alright, so you have Scorpio and Virgo. Libra is here twice. Scorpio is here twice. Aries, Capricorn is here twice. And Cancer. Doesn't have to be their sign, just could be their sign. So let's get the overall theme for you and your person in the month of April before we get into their confessions. All right. What do we have here? We have smiles, joy, and happiness. Shine, shine, shine. You could be dealing with a Leo. Number 30, you could be turning 30. 30 could be significant. Could be your birthday, their birthday, your age, their age. Or that number could be significant for some reason or another. Let's just get a quick overview of what this card represents. All right, number 30. But it looks like somebody is finding you the source of their happiness, to be the source of their happiness, bringing them joy, making them smile. But let's see, number 30. All right, it says this is a positive card, par excellence, and it cancels out any negative aspects in a reading. Whatever happens, all will be well. You are on top of the world and everything is turning out well for you right now. This is the best card of all, and it indicates joy, happiness, and lots of light for your inner heart. And the sun is birthday energy, y'all. So it is your birthday season. Nothing can darken this success, for your destiny is finally in your hands. Even if the road has been a long one, it is now wide, fluid, and promising. Take pleasure in enjoying this almost perfect new path of love step by step, and appreciate each of those steps for the beauty it holds. It says if you are single or in a love triangle, you will have many choices to make, as multiple occasions will present themselves. The hardest for you will be to decide which ones to take, because you will feel motivated by every scenario. Keep a clear head and be true to yourself, and you will make the right choices. So the number 72 and 73 could be significant. It could be the year somebody was born. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Your person's love confessions. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? Spending quality time with loved ones, family, reunion. You have all you need. Wanting for nothing. Financial success and stability. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy, Virgo, Mercury. Somebody is seeing you as someone that they want to build with. Sometimes when I get the 10 of Pentacles, it gives me like the energy of somebody wanting to either introduce you to their family or integrate you into their family, or just create a family with you. It talks about empire building, creating a legacy with somebody. Somebody sees long-term here with you. 10 years could be significant. This person is playing for keeps. What else? So even if they haven't shown this, said this, this is what they're feeling right now. What are their confessions? The block is hot. It says someone is watching you and waiting for the perfect time to make their move. Lots of options. It just talked about that in the card. Something is risky, so actions or contact may have ceased. Interesting. So if you haven't been speaking to this person, it could be that they are keeping an eye on you. We'll get one more. But that could be something that makes this a risk if they have not already made a move. It says they're waiting for the perfect time to make their move. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. What else? It says, I didn't listen to my instincts and intuition. Now, for some of you, this 10 of Pentacles could be that family came between you. You know, got to cover all my bases. It says misunderstandings and miscommunication have negatively impacted this connection. We both know this is far from over. So this person is saying it's not over if you have had issues. If you haven't, don't worry about this. It says, once upon a time, you meant everything to me, and they are all so mad. So some of you have some outside influences that have come between you and your person. And that's just for a few of you. I feel like most of you, this energy feels very positive. So let's take a look at the tarot and see what this person is saying here. What's going on with the quality time with loved ones? Because maybe family did come between you two. The Page of Wands. I feel communication coming in, flirty text. If you haven't been speaking, they are the ones contemplating making a move, like it says here. Three of Swords, yeah. So that definitely could be third party interference. But third party does not always mean that there's another man or woman. It could just simply mean that there are other opinions here. Some words that have been said, some things that have happened between you two. All right, so that's Libra energy, Libra, Saturn. You have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, you could be the younger fire sign, or you could be dealing with a younger fire sign. I feel like somebody's coming in to talk to you after something here caused a bit of separation, like it says, if you're in separation. If you're not, this is maybe a new connection after you have gone through a divorce, a breakup, or your person, okay? But I feel like they will be the one to say something. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, it says here that contact or actions may have ceased between you and this person. Some of you could have felt betrayed by the way they just stopped speaking. What's the Eight of Cups? But it feels like they're walking away from something else to come back towards you. Let's see. Yeah, they're coming back towards you. Ace of Cups. The Eight of Cups going into the Ace of Cups shows me there's something they're detaching from that doesn't do it for them. And it could just simply be their life, their lifestyle. You know, it doesn't have to be anything bad. It could just simply be, I need to separate myself from these people who have been giving me bad advice. And this is definitely like it's far from over. They're ready to renew a connection with you. Or this, for some of you, is someone who is fairly new in your life. It doesn't have to be past energy with all that drama. It could simply be that somebody here knows that there's something else they have to walk away from, detach from, be making a block hot before they can come towards you with this love offer. Because it says they're waiting for the perfect time to make their move. Give me two more. I'll get a piece of advice for you as well. You got the Four of Cups here. I didn't listen to my instincts and intuition. This is sometimes when we are making a love offer to someone, and it's a blessing from God, because this is the hand of spirit handing you to this person, but maybe they chose something else, someone else, or just chose to ignore, like it says here, their intuition. Sometimes this talks about being very self-absorbed, missing an opportunity, rejecting someone. So if that has happened, Cancer moon energy. You also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Sorry for the background noise. They're saying they made a mistake by rejecting the offer from you. And then the Ace of Pentacles, and now they're coming in with a more stable energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You got the Moon and you got the Emperor. So you have somebody that's in their feelings, but they're very much in control of their feelings. In Aries, a Cancer, or a Pisces for some of you. It feels like this person is trying to navigate them. And I feel like they're going to be letting their guard down. I do see somebody making some kind of move towards you. It could be over the next week. When will they reach out if they haven't been reaching out? The Magician, they're coming in sooner than later. So the Magician, while it does have a time frame associated with it, I believe it's 88 days. I'm not going to look at it like that. I mean, for some of you, it could be 88 days. I feel like this is more saying this is somebody taking initiative. The Magician is someone with the gift of gab, and they are taking initiative. It's like go time. So a Gemini or Virgo, for some of you, there's somebody that's like, I have to come in. Yeah, the Sun is here. You started with the Sun. Leo energy. Look at this, the Knight of Wands. Somebody is definitely racing towards you. Sagittarius energy. So you got two majors here. It feels like somebody is feeling a gravitational pull towards you. This is, again, the birthday card, and that could be what puts them in motion if you haven't been talking to them. If it's not any of that and everything is fine, even though I don't feel like that's what it is. I mean, you got misunderstandings, miscommunication have negatively impacted this connection. You had the Moon. That's what that is. So this could have been, you know, I needed to walk away temporarily, but it's not over. I'm coming back. I feel like that's the biggest story. For the rest of you where everything is going well, I don't know what to say, because I feel like it's kind of convoluted. Could be even two energies here. Could be a third party that's still holding on to you, holding on to your person, and you have moved on, or your person has moved on. And that could be what this is. Okay, so let me get a piece of advice for you. Piece of advice for Aries. All right, it says you didn't lose yourself. You lost who you pretended to be. That version of you wasn't fake. It was survival. But now you've outgrown the mask. You're not lost. You're just finally breathing your own air. And you see that woman, she has two men behind her. So look, I don't know if you got two options or if you're dealing with a woman who has two options. But I do feel, I mean, this is the love triangle card. So it does feel like there may be something going on for some of you. Others of you, this is family that could have come between you two. People that just didn't agree with the connection or something like that. But I feel your person is starting to come around. I feel like they are listening to their own instincts, own intuition, and not the advice of other people. But for some of you, this could be an invitation to reconcile. and actually meet this person's family and kind of like up the ante. Maybe in the past they were a bit of a player. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, because now they're graduating to the King of Wands. And this is them watching you. It says someone is watching you and waiting. And this is a need for patience and waiting for communication that may take a minute. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. You have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. So this person has gone from the Knight to the King, which means now I'm passionate about you. I see a future with you. This is more of a serious commitment, and this is a very impulsive energy. So don't be surprised if you haven't heard from somebody, if you in fact do hear from them, because it feels like somebody's feeling motivated to come towards you. Okay, all right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Hey, Taurus Collective, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. All right, let's get your person's love confessions for you for the month of April. Let's see what's going on between you and the person on your mind from their perspective. What do they want to say that maybe they haven't said to you, will never say to you, are afraid to say to you, whatever. Let's start with the energy for you all in the month of April. You and your person, what is the overall energy in the month of April? You have isolation, solitude, and heartbreak. Oh, Taurus. All right, it says solitude without love is punishment. The number 24 could be significant in age or birth date or whatever, maybe even the year 2024. All right, so let's see what's going on with this nonsense. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, so let's see what solitude is all about. Looks like maybe separation. Looks like maybe they are hurting, though. Let me see what these messages say here. Oh, I can't read this. I think it's in a different language. Yeah, I believe that's a different language. Okay, let's see. Number 24. What are you talking about? Alrighty, y'all. They starting with the mess. All right, it says separate. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Isolation, solitude, and heartbreak. It says there are times when it feels good to be alone, but only when you know that someone you want. Only when you know that somehow you want for nothing. This message here is a comforting and reassuring one for you. You are being told that the solitude you are experiencing is an invitation to reconnect with yourself. It is not a form of punishment or a sign that the only medicine for your pain will come from someone else. That's wrong. So stop punishing yourself by looking for obvious reasons for this situation. No, just don't. Your soul needs these times of emptiness, these crossings of the desert of dark nights to extract the reality of the love it feels for itself and perceive that it can be self-sufficient. Constantly remind yourself that this solitude is not meant to cause you pain, but to make you react and grow within yourself for greater happiness. If you are single or in a love triangle, if you only ever express yourself in half words, you cannot meet your soulmate. From now on, you need to turn toward the future. Get a move on and dare to go beyond your limits. To leave the shadows of the pain and its saddest moments of solitude. Truly take a first step toward whatever the situation or person your heart desires. The number 60, 61, or 24 could be significant. So there could be maybe a break between you two. I feel a strong Virgo energy here because a lot of that I just read sounded like all of the Virgo cards. The Hermit card, the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so it feels like there is some sadness here. I don't know if you've just gone through a breakup, a separation. You and your person are just not speaking right now. Maybe somebody ghosted even. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who this person might be first and foremost. Obviously, I see a strong Virgo and I also see Libra. Well, let's see. All right, so you have Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aquarius. 2 Aquarius charms are showing up, so you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius. But let's see how your person is feeling. What are their confessions, despite maybe being in separation, some kind of hiccup? You both probably just need to do shadow work in the month of April because it feels like you're learning lessons individually. Let's see. There could be a significant height differential between you and your person. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but maybe it's something that really stands out. Okay, let's see. Their confessions, their love confessions. We have Rabbit has the gun. It was all fun and games until the tables turned. You have the upper hand now. They have fallen in love and gotten weak for you. Okay. So maybe this person is recognizing that you're not pursuing them, chasing them. They even They may even feel that you don't have an interest in them anymore, because maybe the way you used to show up, you don't show up that way anymore. And it could be because you are being more introspective. Maybe you pulled back because you felt like you had to, because you were not getting the version of this person that you were getting before. Or, like I said, they were a ghoster, they were inconsistent, or they didn't open up to you. They could even be a loner, they could be shy, they could be kind of weird, I don't know, maybe antisocial. It says, I'm so sorry, but I've met someone new. Okay, here they go with the foolishness. Okay, let's get one more. I mean, that's self-explanatory, so what else do they want to say? These are confessions. It says when the time is right. So it's almost like I'm getting this person is biding their time. Maybe because they know they can't have you, because you're not pursuing them, because they don't feel you're open to them. They've started seeing someone new. But look, it says laugh now and cry later. All right, then the next card is solid foundation. You two are off to a great start. There's depth and respect here. So what I get is this person's feelings for you are way deeper than whomever else they may be speaking to, talking to, dating, seeing, right? But I really do feel that, Taurus, you pulled a them on them is what they're showing me. They could just be, like I said, biding their time with another person, other people, but it's because something backfired. What else? It says, keep that same energy. Don't change or switch up on me. Be honest. Stand on what you believe. The Seven of Wands. Leo, Mars energy. Okay. And then it says, I am so connected to you. I can feel the heaviness of your heart, although we're apart. I feel bad for hurting you so deeply. Please forgive me. And then I want to match your efforts and put in the work for us. Could be a Libra. They want to compromise, maybe apologize. Okay. So I feel like deep down inside, one of the cards that jumped out, excuse me, in your pre-shuffle was you're intimidating. And I tell y'all that all the time. I don't think Taurus is particularly an intimidating sign, just because we're so chill, laid back. But I do feel that sometimes it's the value that we hold, the value that we bring, that people can sometimes be intimidated by us. And it can show up in very ugly ways. It may not look like, I'm intimidated. It might look like I'm disinterested. It may look like, just a lack of effort, and that's not going to work for a Taurus. You got to apply some pressure. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see. Show me what I need to see here about the rabbit has the gun. So they feel like you have the upper hand. Yeah, there's some sadness here. Yeah, this is disappointment and sadness. And like I told you, it could be that you're not pursuing them anymore, or they feel like they've disappointed you one too many times. This person could also deal with depression. And then the Wheel of Fortune, the tables have turned. It literally says the rabbit has the gun. The tables turn. And the Wheel of Fortune is the tables turning. So I feel like all this grief they could have caused you in the past, disappointment they caused you in the past, it's now on them. This is karma. You could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus, Pisces, or a Sagittarius person. So this person feels like it was like a crapshoot. Like, okay, I took a risk here, maybe not appreciating Taurus or being fixated on something, not healing, not growing, not matching their effort. And now it's backfiring on me. Okay, what else? A lot of ups and downs I feel like they're going through. I'm so sorry, but I met someone new. Is the King of Cups. Scorpio moon energy. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person. And then you have the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Two of Swords. I feel like they have chosen someone that feels more their speed, Taurus. I'm going to be honest with you. You got the Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's too many sacrifices that would have to be made for you. And you got the Ace of Wands under that. So it could be like a sexual thing. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. So it definitely is not giving consistency. Although these cards look very consistent. I feel like this is somebody trying to make something that's probably very temporary. Feel like it's permanent, right? Let me clarify this, because these cards are not telling the tale unless they marry someone else. For some of you, I don't know, they moved in with somebody, or depending on how long it's been. Even this solid foundation, you two are off to a great start. There's depth and respect here. I mean, that could be what this is showing me. So maybe this person is, like it says, laugh now and cry later. Maybe they feel on a high right now with someone else, but that's because it's new. What is going on with this new person with the King of Cups? Two of Cups. Okay, well, they feel like they met their match. Like I said, that's their match. I literally said they met their match. Like somebody that's like them. And then the Two of Wands. Could be dealing with somebody at a distance. Okay. Aries energy. Aries, Mars. in Cancer Venus. I don't know if they married someone else, because you have 2 cards here where somebody looks like they're married or like really, really committed. Yeah, but they're going to start to see that it's a struggle. Look at how beat up this person is. This is relationship PTSD. But I'm telling you, intuitively, what I feel is this person's heart, they think it's their heart. Maybe they do have feelings for someone. I'm not going to say they don't, because the cards here are showing me that maybe there are feelings for another person, right? So what their confessions are to you is that they are dealing with someone else. I mean, this is definitely dating, possibly even marriage. So what I feel is happening here with this 2 of Wands, though, you see the person's looking backwards. You had the 2 of Swords before. That's crossroads energy, being torn between 2 people. It's giving me that this person is like, I still feel something for my past, meaning Taurus. What do they want? What is when the time is right? Because, okay, the Hangman. So they are looking at this like a waiting period, a pause between you 2, Pisces energy. They feel like they had to sacrifice. The 6 of Pentacles, Taurus moon energy, could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. Maybe you work with this person. All right, Taurus, this is May 1st through May 10th. Could be your birthday window. Could be coming back around by your birthday. We got the Justice card. Yeah, I want to match your efforts and put in the work for us. So this is about reciprocity, equal give and take. I do feel, I know y'all might be like, y'all don't want to hear this if this is your story. This person is coming back. Yeah, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. They're coming back. They're going to do something bold. They're making a judgment call here, and they're coming in with a love offer to you. You could be dealing with somebody slightly younger than you. Remember I said a height differential. So you got the Knight and the Queen of Cups. Although that's not indicative of a height differential. It is an age difference. And he or she is coming towards you to make a love offer to you. I feel like you're a bit guarded towards this person. They know that. But they are coming with their heart on their sleeve. Here's that intimidating card. They feel like you don't need them. I tell y'all this all the time. Y'all always get the 9 of Pentacles. Virgo, Venus energy. So that's like a single person, content. I don't need anybody. But this is someone doing something bold. Could be before Aries season is out. Could be over the next 7 days. And then the Judgment card is here. So it could be anywhere between now and this summer that this person comes back around. Because for some of you, it will take them longer with the Hangman here. All right, what are their confessions? What do they want to say here? I mean, what's the advice? The advice is forgiveness isn't weak, it's a power move. You're not letting them off the hook, you're unhooking yourself. Forgiveness doesn't excuse their behavior, it frees you from carrying it. Lighten the load. It's their guilt, not your baggage. Yeah, I told you, there's something here about this person feeling like they need to apologize or something. And this is very bold moves. The Judgment card and the Justice card are both on the table. Right? They both showed up. That was right here. I'm tripping. These are both cards about somebody possibly seeking forgiveness. Libra and Scorpio energy. And those are major. So that's the biggest energy here. Now, this is telling you that forgiving them doesn't mean that you're weak. So maybe for some of you, that's what this is. This is freedom. That could be the thing that liberates you, frees you. But her cup has a lid on it. And sometimes that talks about like not wanting to be vulnerable. Like guarding your vulnerability, protecting yourself. So there is someone here that has been pretty crappy. And I feel like I'm not going to dig into this other person they're dealing with because who cares? I feel like whatever they're doing, they still feel a connection to you with their 2 of Wands. They're looking backwards. Okay, should I stay? Should I go? Should I be content with this person that I'm with? Or should I go back to where my heart is calling me? Because my heart is calling me back to Taurus. It says, I am so connected to you. I can feel the heaviness of your heart. Although we're apart, I feel bad for hurting you so deeply. Please forgive me. Now, maybe for some of you, you are looking at this as a cross watcher. And maybe the Taurus did this to you. So if that is indeed the case, just flip a rose. But that's what I'm seeing, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I'll see you all next time. Peace. Hey, Gemini Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. All right, y'all, let's get your person's love confessions for you. The good, the bad, the ugly, all right, the truth, all right? So let's see. What do they want to say to you through my cards that maybe they have not said, would never say to you, are afraid to say, whatever, okay? Let's see who you might be dealing with first. Let's get this out of the way first. What do you have here? All right, so you have Leo twice, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Obviously, that does not have to be your person's sign. Gemini just jumped out. Okay, so let's see. Overall energy for you all, the month of April, in relation to this reading. Their love confessions. What is the overall energy for April? All right, you have discovery, unveiling, and laying bare. It says step by step toward the real you. Number 28. Somebody's trying to come out. Y'all know the song I was hearing before I started your reading. And it's by a Leo. It's Mario. And the song is called Calling Out For Me, I think. He says, I can feel your heart or hear your heart calling out for me. This person has a tattoo that says life is only a game, written right up on their sacral chakra. Person can have a lot of tattoos. Then they have an arrow going through a tattoo. It's like literally going through their leg, and a butterfly tattoo. What in the world? Somebody got hit by the love bug. Maybe this is a person that was a player before, or that could be your energy. I'm not sure. Because it says life is only a game. But this is saying that there's something unveiling and somebody's coming clean. This person is completely naked here. So somebody feels like they're wanting to be transparent with you. That's your energy, Gemini and Virgo energy. That's the magician. I mean, not the magician, the lovers. It's Gemini energy. Maybe it's a Gemini or Virgo, because I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say the lovers. Okay, so the number 28 could be significant in age, birthday, or for whatever reason. But Calling Out For Me by Mario is the song that I was hearing. I don't know. Maybe go listen to that. All right, what does this person want to say? Their confessions for you. 3 cards. We have the Vindictive X. It came out in reverse, but anyway, it says the Queen of Wands. Aries, Mars energy, jealous, mean-spirited, insecure, entitled, attention whore. Prude, biased, judgmental, conceited, promiscuous, and a loud mouth. Okay, now it could be any fire sign. This is a vindictive ex of yours that's wanting to come clean about something and bare their soul. I don't think you want to hear from them. Maybe they have a vindictive ex. That could be what it is. Maybe they want to share that with you. I don't know. I don't feel like your person is showing up as the vindictive ex, but there could be one, you know, lingering around the connection. Let's see what else. We'll see what the tarot says. It says, I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you and all that you do for me. So somebody's about to tell you that. Show you that. Be vulnerable. Okay, what else? I didn't appreciate you until you were gone. Okay, maybe it is a vindictive ex. It came out in reverse, though. So maybe somebody is ready to drop the act. Or maybe they were promiscuous, like I said here. It's right on the sacral chakra. It literally says life is only a game. And so that gives me that could have been somebody that was out here kind of living like that. The sacral chakra is connected to our sex organs. So, all right. I want to have more to offer before I come forward. Alrighty. I'm having serious doubts. I can't help but to worry you won't meet me halfway. All right, we got the 9 of Swords, Gemini, Mars energy. It comes out in your readings all the time. All right, this is distrust of a partner when it comes to love. Insecurity, paranoia, dark night of the soul, regrets, remorse, gossip, stress, sleepless nights, nervous and worried. The career message could be anxious, paranoid, stress from work, and no coping mechanisms. And finances might be panic and worry about money and feeling deprived. So for some of you, maybe this person mentally is going through some things, and it could be regret, guilt, remorse about some behavior in the past. But it could also be that this person is going through financial hardships and they are having panic about money, because it says I want to have more to offer before I come forward. And that card is about gossip. It definitely is about like bad mouthing somebody. So I don't know if there's other people involved in that way. Could be the vindictive ex. I don't know. And then we have high altitude. Flights, travel, growth, expansion, and relocation. The Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Someone who's a traveler, aviator. It says patience is needed, delayed news, communication. Guarded, on the go, travels a lot, always busy, and no downtime. All right, the bottom of the deck we have, I have major trust issues. It literally says that there could be issues with trust between you two. Distrust of a partner here for the love message. So maybe it is another Gemini. It says I have major trust issues because of my past heartbreak. I promised myself I'd never allow myself to be hurt like that again, and you're making me rethink my position. What did I say? This love, this arrow, y'all know Cupid's arrow is going right through this person's knee. It's almost giving me like if you got shot in the knee with an arrow, you would probably collapse, right? It's giving me somebody is starting to concede. They're starting to give into this connection because they're realizing that they find something here very valuable in a connection with you, but they have had trust issues before. They could have been imagining worst case scenario with the Nine of Swords. That's an overactive imagination. Somebody's intrusive thoughts winning. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. What's going on with the vindictive? Maybe they had a vindictive ex. That could be why they have trust issues. What's going on with the vindictive? Really? Hold on, y'all. All right, it was the Strength card that fell on the floor. That is Leo energy. And it's interesting because this card is about taming. It is about influence and persuasion. So I'm not sure when it fell, if it was in reverse or the upright. So we'll go through both. This could be insecurities, you know. This could be weakness. Maybe dealing with someone who was trying to have too much control. Maybe your person feeling like they lost control in a relationship and they were being controlled by someone, this vindictive ex. Because this is a very insecure energy, a lack of confidence, you know, inadequacy. And like I said, feeling weak and not being in charge of themselves or they're part of the connection, right? But in the upright, this could still show me that somebody was an influence over them. And maybe they had strong feelings for them. Strength card is strong feelings in a love reading. So maybe they had strong feelings for this person. And maybe they gave them too much leeway. And this person had like a stronghold on them. I mean, look how this is supposed to be soft power. But you see, like the lion is trying to roar. And there's actually a man inside of the lion. And then the divine feminine is here, which is supposed to be the part that tames the lion just naturally without her doing anything. Her feminine presence is usually the thing that calms the lion down, right? But you see a masculine energy here. It's like this person is trying to get control and they're battling with this feminine. So that could be who the vindictive ex is. And that could be your situation. It doesn't have to be your person's. It could be that you have a vindictive ex. I don't think your vindictive ex is the person coming through here. I don't. I mean, if you feel like it is, and that's what you need to hear for the reading, just take it that way. All right, you have the Death card. This is the same card that just jumped out when the other card fell on the floor. Scorpio energy. Yeah, and then you got the Three of Cups, which could be a third party, right? Like somebody from this person's past. All right, so you got Scorpio and Leo. You got two majors here. I feel like the Strength card is about self-control, impulse control. I feel like this person has lost control. There's something here about you making them weak. You know, and I don't feel like it's in a bad way. It's just like, man, I feel helpless. And maybe they don't like that. And maybe they try to fight it with the Strength card. But I feel like it's based on something they've been through in the past. And like I said, if that's your ex, then take it that way. Just flip it however you need to. It says you are making me rethink my position. They could be about to let their guards down. Okay, I feel like they have a vindictive ex. What's going on with I'm grateful for you and I appreciate you, the Magician? They feel like you're the one. Gemini, Virgo. Remember, I accidentally said that, right? The Four of Cups. It says I didn't appreciate you until you were gone. This is rejection, like a missed opportunity, and now they're ready to take action towards you. Cancer Moon energy. 4 months could be significant, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So this person feels like you love them. And they want to give you back that same energy. They want to give you a safe place to land, you know, a soft and safe place to land. It feels like this person is action oriented with the Magician here. Now, they could be resting on their laurels with the Four of Cups. Maybe like, you know, I'm not sure if I should say something for fear of rejection. That could be what it is. That could be the trust issues coming up that it says over here. But the Magician means that they are usually going to be taking some kind of action. What is I didn't appreciate you until you were gone? The Five of Wands in reverse. So this is wanting to reach a compromise. Leo, Saturn energy. What else? Something going to happen over the last 5 days. This could also be the next 5 days. The High Priestess, yeah. So this is these, they're getting intuitive nudges and divine downloads about you. A Cancer, Pisces. This is a spiritual connection with this person. It could even be a past life soulmate. And the Eight of Cups is here with the Star. So it feels like this person maybe had to walk away so they could heal. If they have walked away from you or you've been on some kind of break, 8 months could be significant. You got Aquarius here. And you got Pisces, Saturn. Wow. Yeah, this person, I don't know if they deal with depression or what, but they could very well. This is like PTSD and this is depression. Disappointment. And it's showing me from the past. So this person could have been through a really terrible relationship with a vindictive ex. But they're ready to throw all the caution to the wind and come towards you fearlessly. Expect the unexpected with this person. Could be an Aquarius because they are showing up as somebody that wants to heal with you. Strong Aquarius. You got both of their majors here. So it seems that somebody is letting their guards down with you. Let me get a piece of advice. They're hopeful, they're optimistic that you two can heal and start again, maybe after a tower moment. All right, it says your worth isn't a group vote, it's a soul decision. Stop asking broken mirrors for a reflection. If they couldn't see your value, that's not your flow. It's their fog. Your worth isn't up for debate. You decide it daily. And I feel like this is them looking in that mirror, facing a reality about a past relationship, not projecting that onto you. Like that broken mirror from their past, they got to let that go and choose their happiness, because it feels like they're seeing you as their happiness, but they're just taking their own sweet time. Their guards are a bit up because they're very calculated. You could be definitely dealing with another air sign. I would say Virgo as an honorable mention because they are the honorary air sign, but that's what I'm seeing for you. Expect the unexpected. It feels like somebody's coming in and there's nothing anybody can do to stop it. They feel very determined to come towards you. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Cancer. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards and see your person's love confessions for you the month of April. How are they feeling? Starting off with possible zodiac signs. That's not enough. All right, let's see. You have a Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Libra again, Virgo. I think Virgo's here twice, right? Yeah, Virgo's here twice. And then you have Sagittarius. Okay, so these are the signs that wanted to show up. Obviously, doesn't have to be your person's sign. Just could be. All right, let's get an overall energy between you and them. And we're looking at their energy, not your energy. So let's see what's going on from their perspective, their confessions, starting with the overall energy for April. All right, you have gratitude, divine grace, and bounty. The number 25 could be significant. It says, at the heart of your being, you can feel all the love of the universe. This feels like interconnectedness between you and another person. So let's see, number 25. It says spiritually, philosophically, and culturally, the most beautiful philosophy state that all the love and greatness in the world is contained within your being. All the visible and invisible possibilities of your soul peacefully reside and wait for you there. Trust, faith, and lovely intentions of positive thinking are the only keys that will give you access to this divine space. You will unknowingly receive tips and rewards in an almost magical way, feeling that the heavens are helping you more than usual, and you will be right. It says, through your recognition, gratitude, gentlest thoughts, and positive actions, the universe is mirroring your image back to you. Believe more and more, and without doubting your intimate power of attraction, and the universe will show you where and how you can harvest your best rewards. So the number 62 or 63 could be significant. Now, for those of you in a love triangle, or if you are single, if you're single or in a love triangle, it says a little gratitude for receiving help is a lovely way to attract the opportunity to meet someone. With this card, we are encouraging you to remember to thank life, even if you sometimes feel that it's forgetting you in its love plans. You are advised to remain humble and consistent, for the most beautiful energies must be constantly fed with your love to stay that way. Therefore, whatever your situation and whatever you feel, give thanks. Okay. So this is giving me like crown chakra activation. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. It's like North Node. This feels to me like it's more about you than it is about someone else. It's more about your person than it is about someone else. Somebody is feeling like homesick. The Judgment card talks about a homesickness for your higher self. Like when somebody is a bit disconnected from the world, but not because they're disconnected, like they're not grounded, they're not in reality, but more so like there's more to life than just the 3D. These finite, tangible things that we can sometimes love and covet. Judgment card talks about an awakening going on, a rebirth going on in somebody where they're having like a major wake-up call, and it's spiritual. So this could be what your person is going through right now. Some part of them is unfolding, opening up that maybe hasn't been there before. And if you are single or in a love triangle, this could be you feeling this way and maybe wanting to move out of that love triangle. And this person could even be wanting you to move out of that love triangle, because the Judgment card can sometimes talk about your conscience kicking in. So if somebody has you in a third party situation or just hasn't been treating you fairly, this could be like, you know, somebody really self-assessing, thinking about the consequences of their actions. Let's see. 3 cards. 3 cards. The month of May may be very significant between you and this person. I don't know if that's when you met or something significant is going to happen. But I just saw the letters, M-A-Y. That could even be somebody's name. I don't know. Let's see. All right. It says, thinking of you keeps me awake at night. The 9 of Swords, Gemini, Mars energy. So somebody's having sleepless nights. It says paranoid. Paranoid, dark night of the soul, remorse, regret, and gossip. I don't know why I can't talk. But yeah, this is definitely what I'm saying. Like, they could be going through a dark night of the soul because this is triggering their awakening. Because this is definitely like the Judgment card. Wow. So somebody here is maybe even struggling with their awakening, or they're going through ascension symptoms right now. May not be very communicative right now, because they could be in this dark night of the soul. Sometimes that shows up when we just don't know who we are while we're here, what we bring to a relationship. Sometimes this talks about somebody fearing that a relationship is over. And so they are in despair even if they're not talking. You may feel like they don't care. This is somebody that suffers in silence though. Definitely mental health. Okay, what else? We have Angel Baby. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, a Leo. Pregnancy loss, miscarriage, stillbirth, struggles conceiving. Also may be hopes of reviving a failed connection but feeling hopeless. Yeah, that's what I just said. Okay, so I don't know if there's been a pregnancy loss. My condolences. So that could be something that you two have shared. That could be something that weighs heavy on them. But I feel like this is more about the latter part of this. So it says that it may be hopes of reviving a failed connection but feeling hopeless. And this is hopelessness, helplessness. Again, regret and remorse. Maybe somebody is like, I don't know, somebody's name could be Angel, or maybe they call you that. There's some insecurity here. What else? Maybe even mommy issues though. It's the Empress and the Sun in reverse. Especially if you're dealing with a masculine, they might have serious mommy issues. I say a Scorpio too. All right, we got the nail in the coffin, the last straw, ending, breakup, finale, and deal breaker. Yeah, this person really feels like they messed up. We got don't ask, won't tell. You could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. It says won't volunteer the truth, omission of the truth, deception, misleading you, and secretive. And we have everybody knows. We got one day, someday, impatience, faith, undetermined, the 10 of Wands. This is left to fate. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I don't know. Some of you have kind of given up on this person, or they feel you have. And then we have addicted to love. All right, it says afraid to be alone, abandonment wounds, resisting change, staying just to say they have someone. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, idealistic, hopeless, and hopeless romantic. Okay, Cancer. I feel like something here is an open secret, because you went from don't ask, won't tell to everybody knows. Maybe this is a person who likes a secret, private relationship and they don't want people to know. And maybe people started getting wind of the connection. Maybe it was supposed to be fun and games. I don't know. But I feel like there's definitely like a convicted spirit on this person right now. I feel like they were also unfair to you with the Knight of Cups and the Death card in reverse. Because sometimes that shows up as a person who has this image in their head of what they feel like their partner should be like, act like, think like, feel like. And when you don't play their game, they can tend to have a knee-jerk reaction, pull away from you, do a lot of projecting. And it's like, what did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. And it's like, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just their preconceived notions of what they thought you should bring to the table, especially if they have mental health issues. Because this is neurodivergence. And although neurodivergent doesn't mean the same thing as mental health, it means both. And so that could be a person who, I mean, you know, the way they process information may not be the same as you. And you might be like, what the hell? Like if you find yourself in a constant state of flux and you're just like, I don't know what version of this person I'm going to get from day to day. That's what it is. It's them. Fun and games. And it says they're spying on you. Aquarius moon energy. I love how you carry yourself and live life on your own terms. I admire how unapologetic you are. And the last one I'll read says, should've, could've, would've. Regrets, remorse, disappointment, stuck in the past. Yeah, Cancer moon energy. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on with this person. I keep hearing this song by Faith Evans. I think this is Faith Evans singing, and I think the song is called Hopeful. And I think it comes from a movie. Y'all can tell me below because I don't know the movie. But she's saying, I'm hopeful. I think that's her. I think it's Faith Evans. She's a Gemini, so I don't know if you're on the Gemini Cancer cusp or dealing with a Gemini. Because it does say somebody is hopeful here. I gotta see who sings that song. With that song. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I can't let that go. I gotta feel, why am I hearing that song? And I feel like that's one of those songs I've heard like one time in my life. And it probably was on the movie that it was on, because I think it comes from a soundtrack. Give me 1 second, y'all. I think the song is called Hopeful. Could be wrong. Maybe it's Kelly Price. I feel like it's Faith Evans. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, the song is called Hope. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay, the song is called Hope. And it's by Faith featuring Twista. All right, so this song is saying rest in peace to Aaliyah, Left Eye, JMS to J, everybody lost in the Twin Towers, and everybody lost, period. All we got is hope. So the part that she says is because I'm hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away. Maybe music is significant. And be hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay because we hopeful. Okay, so I kept hearing that song the whole time I've been doing your reading. Like, actually, I think it was playing in my head before I even started the reading. So somebody is hopeful here. Okay, what is going on here? Even though they're showing up as hopeless. What is the Nine of Swords? Oh my God. The Two of Swords. Libra moon energy. That's confusion. That's like a stalemate. Feeling stuck. That's cognitive dissonance. So like I said, does this person project a lot onto you? Because it's like, that's what they're showing me. Like maybe they took something too far. What else? They could be very closed off too. Dismissive. You got the Ace of Wands. So for some of y'all, there was a sexual connection here. Now, I don't know if there was someone else. There was someone else. It's saying that thoughts of you keep me awake at night. Sometimes the Two of Swords can talk about confusion. And the Ace of Wands might be that they want to take action, but they feel torn about doing that. Now, this could also mean that there are more than one. There's more than one person involved. Could be that they wanted this connection to not be something that other people were privy to. And maybe it just felt like, sexual. One-sided. Sometimes the Two of Swords is somebody that has mixed feelings, or they're giving you mixed signals, mixed messages. So there could be regret and remorse about doing that. Or like I said, it does say gossip here. And this could be like the water cooler gossip. Something in the workplace. Something where other people... It feels to me like this person did not want people to know about this connection. I don't know what that means. What is angel baby? And again, it's saying that they're hopeful, right, of reviving the connection, but they feel hopeless. The King of Cups. So there are feelings here. This person values you. I tell y'all this every time. It always shows up as King of Cups or something similar. Somebody with really deep feelings. But he can be a person that holds a grudge. He can. He tends to hold on to things. A more evolved King of Cups would be somebody whose emotions and logic are very balanced, because this is air and water. But it could be that there has been something here that played out. This is the father figure, so I don't know if this is your child's father or you were pregnant by them before. Maybe they're holding on to like the loss of a child or something. Wow, the Empress. You got the Empress here, but this is the mommy issues. I feel like it's coming up with mommy issues here. This is the pregnancy card, though. You could be slightly older than this person. This person is showing up as someone who loves you unconditionally. And they're actually showing up as somebody that wants to stabilize this love. Taurus and Libra is here. And then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Scorpio moon. So they're looking at it like it failed, but emotionally they're still invested and wanting to see something come out of it. What is the nail in the coffin? The last straw, ending, breakup, deal breaker. The Two of Pentacles. Could be a 2-year relationship or age difference. Capricorn, Jupiter. Again, you could work with them. That talks about working with somebody. Work-life balance. Again, I don't want people to know that we're dealing with each other because we work together. Something like that. What else? And the World card. And that is the ending. That's the finale. Okay, for some of y'all, it's the ups and downs that this person puts you through. Maybe not prioritizing the connection with you. Keeping it very playful, because there's playfulness and you got fun and games right here. It says they're watching you, possibly online. If you're still connected online, or if you have like an open online profile that, you know, that's public, that people can see, they still watch you. So the Two of Pentacles with the nail in the coffin gives me that there is like a lot of juggling that went on. I don't know if this person didn't manage their life properly to fit you in, make you a priority, or they were juggling you with another lover. But the World card is a conclusion, is closure, and it says the nail in the coffin. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Capricorn person. You got the Six of Pentacles in the Moon. This person does not know how to give the way you give. And they have a lot of wounds, I feel like, from childhood. They need to do some shadow work. Could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. Taurus moon and the moon. Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus moon energy. Yeah, I feel like this person is like, they're very quiet right now in the month of April. It feels like they're quiet. It feels like, again, they're putting this connection on the back burner. I feel like it's slightly out of fear of being rejected because of the way they ended things with you. Yeah, it says they was spying on you, right? You got the spy card right there and the devil. So they're like obsessed with you and spying on you, but not making a move. Capricorn and then Libra moon. Virgo. What am I talking about? Aquarius moon and Capricorn energy. This person is a confusing ball of nonsense. What is their next action? What are they going to do here? Back to War, Cancer. Page of Swords. They will reach out, but it will be down the road. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They could be younger than you. What else is the Page of Swords? That's delayed communication, y'all. Like contemplating, what do I say? How do I say it? And then the High Priestess. Because they still, you know, I feel like this person gets in their head a lot. Cancer, Pisces energy. This is definitely like keeping secrets. And it literally says that this person, it says don't ask, won't tell. I see a lot of social media energy here though. So social media could be significant. Maybe by your birthday season, Cancer. The Temperance card, there's a reconciliation. Yeah, it feels like a break right now. A Pisces, Sagittarius, or maybe another Cancer. So it feels like this person after a break will take action towards you. It feels like they're slowly but surely trying to come back around. They want to race in, but then they slow down because they start thinking about why they shouldn't reach out. All right, y'all. I don't know. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hi, Leo. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards for you and see what you need to hear about your person. They are love confessions, okay? Things that they may never tell you, have never told you, will never tell you, out of fear or whatever, right? For the month of April. Let's see the signs you might be dealing with. All right, so we have Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio as possible signs you could be dealing with. Doesn't have to be your person's sign. Just could be. All right. Let's see the overall energy from their point of view. These will not be your feelings. These will be their feelings. Now, it doesn't mean that they won't tell me something about your feelings, but this is coming from their perspective. The month of April, what are their confessions? How are they feeling about this connection in the month of April overall? All right, so you have correspondence, message, and letter. It says, hurry up, mail, love cannot wait. Number 26. Okay, so let's see what that's about. The number 26 could be significant. They have something they want to say. Some kind of correspondence. It says, you will need time and patience if you want to correctly correspond and communicate with someone else. Never reply in a rush, whether by email, text message, or face-to-face, to avoid misunderstandings. This card's message is very clear. There will be a lot of interaction and many discussions, but you will need to carefully design every one of your answers. Spontaneity isn't the priority in this message. You can, of course, be spontaneous about the content of the content of what you say, but not with regard to form. Okay. The number of exchanges may very well tire you out or oppress you at some stage. Just force yourself not to systemically reply immediately when you get a message, especially if that message has upset you. Wait for the pressure to reduce and then calmly reply. If you are single or in a love triangle, don't get all worked up about a punctuation mistake you may have made in a message sent to someone you like. There are as many different means and ways of expressing yourself as there are emotions in life. You may be easily unsettled. I cannot see this, y'all. You may be easily unsettled by a sigh of silence, but don't make the mistake of putting a too radical end to the beginning of a relationship for such a reason. Go further, dig right at the source, and don't make hasty judgments. So the number 64 or 65 or 26 could be significant. So if you are single in a love triangle, it gives me that you could be the one reaching out and maybe you're not getting the response you want or in a timely fashion like you want. And this is telling you not to jump to conclusions about it. You know, that's definitely a good message, because some people are not glued to their phone. And even when they are, I mean, I have to be on my phone just because of the nature of what I do. So that doesn't mean that I can always get back to people right on time, because whatever they're asking or saying might mean that you have to give it a little thought. And I like to think before I respond. So you could be dealing with a person like that, and it's not personal. And people do take it personal sometimes. They'll send you a follow-up text. I didn't mean to bother you. It's like, relax. Relax, you're not bothering me. It's just that I need time to process what I want to say. Anyway, so that could be the kind of person you're dealing with if you meet someone new in the month of April, if you don't have a prospect and you're just watching this just out of curiosity, or if you are in a love triangle. Because sometimes, you know, that what that would look like. You text somebody, you know, they got a man or a woman, and, you know, we're not going to go moral on that. I mean, it is what it is. That's people's situation sometimes. And it'll be like, oh, they must be booed up. They ignore me because they with him or her. And it's like, maybe, but maybe not. But this is just telling you that you might be bombarded with a lot of messages from the person you're currently connected to. And it could be some things that try to rattle you or get under your skin. Let's see what this is all about, y'all. Show me from their perspective. Now, obviously, they could be feeling that way about you. Maybe they're taking their own free time to respond to something if they left you on red because they don't know how to respond. Okay? It says this will make sense someday. You could be dealing with another Leo or a Cancer. It says a full circle moment. All is well and going according to plan, and success is inevitable. So this is, it's giving me, I don't feel like this is, you know, negative communication at all. It actually feels like a lot of positive communication, or somebody like pursuing you. So let's see what this is all about. All right, I know you're sick of my so somebody's saying that they know that you are sick of their shenanigans, we will say, just for the sake of monetization. Because I got to download, like, people that do all that cussing and stuff on their channels, that's going to come back to bite people. So I'm trying to chill. I don't cuss a lot anyway on here, but let's see. Risky business. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Impulsive, rash decisions, and hasty. And he is somebody that is confrontational. So it is telling you might get an influx of messages. The Knight of Swords is somebody racing in with communication, correspondence, message, a letter. But sometimes he can have such a very strong viewpoint on things that it turns into like an argumentative energy. He's known as the great debater. Okay. All right. It says, I'm hurting too. It's not all about you. What about my feelings? And see, that might be the thing. Nobody wants to hear that. If they hurt you and then they respond like this, it's like, who you think you're talking to? You set this in motion. We got by the book, Taurus energy. Some of you are married to this person, could be a Taurus. We have beliefs, morals, values, traditions, education, institutions, convention, marriage, and commitment. Okay. I am avoiding you. The silent treatment. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords is here. It says this person is running and hiding, maybe rejecting you, ignoring you, avoiding you, out of shame or embarrassment, or some trust issues have been sparked between you two. So maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody with an Aquarius Mercury or Aquarius Moon, if you know their chart. And it says, I'm ready to commit. Could be a Virgo. Trustworthy, dependable, slow and steady, stubborn, ending procrastination, cares deeply, careful and considerate, a stable long-term offer, patience and determination. So this sometimes can talk about healing though. I love your free-spirited nature. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, y'all. So there is somebody here that did something that didn't make any sense. Because it says that someday this will make sense. Some hasty decision that they make. They're saying that they know you're tired of them. Maybe even being argumentative. It's giving me a little gaslighting. A little bit of gaslighter energy here. Somebody that does a lot of projecting. Communication may not be the best with this person. You could be giving them a silent treatment. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. It says I'm avoiding you though. But it's saying that now they're coming back to want to talk. And that's what I'm saying. Like Knight of Swords would be a person that's sudden arrival, sudden departure. So it's like I stopped talking to you. Or I did something to mess up the connection. When I come back in, I expect you to play game. You know, play ball with me. Play the game. I'm ready to talk. So you should be ready to talk. And it's like, well, I'm not. What is this will make sense someday? You got the Hermit card. Yeah. Somebody that's being quiet. Ghosting. Now, it's also like figuring yourself out, self-reflecting, introspection, truth-seeking, Virgo energy. What's the Hermit card? The Nine of Pentacles. Virgo again. Virgo Venus. So they're saying it's a full circle moment. Things are going according to plan and success is inevitable. Leo, I feel that you have started to embrace some aspect of yourself, a new version of yourself without this person. This is freedom. This is liberation. Some of you are like maybe just enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like you got a lot of success here that you recently come into or that you've been experiencing. And it feels like I'm getting a very content energy from you. Some of y'all are sitting really pretty. This is my me, myself, and I card. I hear all the Beyonce songs. I hear me, myself, and I when I see this. I hear single ladies when I see this. I hear independent women from Destiny's Child when I see this. And this also to me is like that bad and bougie energy. It's like somebody that really got their stuff together. I feel like this is a person who's like, I know you don't need me, right? Maybe this person, it says they love your free-spirited nature. Maybe this person has been in a really dark place, Hermit card. Sometimes that's isolation, alienation, antisocial. And I don't know if it's their mental health. I don't know what's going on with them. But it feels like they're more in a dark place and you're more in a vibrant energy. This could also be somebody, like I said, though, that's been quiet, not talking to you, giving you the silent treatment, avoiding you. But now they're coming in trying to get you to buy back into the program. We'll buy the book here. I mean, I'm hurting too. It's not all about you. What about my feelings? That's not how you talk to somebody. I know you're sick of my shenanigans. The Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords. This person's mental health. The Four of Swords. I don't know if they're sleeping a lot or not sleeping at all, pacing around. They are having a nervous breakdown. I mean, you got two cards here to show me somebody that's like in a psychosis. And the Seven of Cups with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. That definitely gives me like somebody that's like hallucinating. They're having like a breakdown here. So I don't know if that's what you're going through. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what you're going through, but it could be somebody's sleep habits. You know, when I get the Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, I tell y'all this all the time. This is like sleepless nights, being up at night, pacing, worrying, stressing, nightmares, regret, remorse, whatever. And then this is like sleeping for me during the day. This is my spring break card because the swords represent spring and the Four of Swords talks about taking a break. So that's just one of my intuitive interpretations of the card. We are in spring. I mean, the kids are actually on spring break right now. My children are. So I don't know if it's, this is happening right now, something over the last 4 weeks. But this is like being in a meditative state. It feels like this person, this is also altar work. It looks like they're praying a little bit. And this Four of Swords comes after betrayal, divorce, separation. That's what I'm saying. Like, have you recently separated from somebody and now they're trying to come back around? Maybe they've been doing some soul searching, figuring themselves out. And they're like, let me come back to Leo and explain why I acted the way I acted. But I don't like their energy because they seem confrontational more than they feel compassionate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be understanding when you hurt someone that they may not be receptive to your communication. Who are you that you think somebody is supposed to just let you back in? And sometimes this is temptation. Maybe they did something here that was a bit selfish. You know, playing the field, keeping options open, not putting their all their eggs in one basket. That's what this is. Sensory overload, shiny object syndrome. And this is regret. Like, okay, I've been chained myself to something that I shouldn't have, and they keep thinking about it. I don't know. Something like that going on. What is risky business? Oh, Lord. That went all the way. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, some of you are married to this person because you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, or that could be another connection they entertain. Two of Pentacles in reverse could be a 2-year relationship or age difference, and then the Chariot in reverse. So you got Cancer energy and Capricorn Jupiter energy. So this shows me that somebody bit off more than they could chew. Okay. Two of Pentacles in reverse could be, it could even be financial hardships or something here. I don't know if somebody made a bad investment somewhere in another person financially that caused the relationship to kind of like lose momentum. But the Chariot in reverse is like a lack of direction. And that is a very unhinged energy. It literally talks about being forceful, pushy, trying to enforce your will on someone else. It's like being very erratic. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's what's going on here. I don't know if they cost you financially with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe something about a vehicle or a business that has to do with travel or a vehicle. I don't know. But that's what's showing up here. Yeah, and it is showing me somebody make a move towards you. So there is communication coming from somebody that's been kind of avoiding you. It says, I'm ready to commit, and you got the card of commitment here. But I feel like some of you have already been committed to this person. Yeah, look at this. Here you are, the Queen of Pentacles every time. So there could be like some really fundamental reasons why you stay with this person if you are still with them. I feel like some of y'all, as a sidebar, you got some money coming in that you don't expect. Yeah, this person is showing up as making a romantic gesture towards you, but then you got the avoidance card. So maybe even I'm avoiding you might be a fear that they have subconsciously that coming towards you will get them rejected. I mean, look at the offer being made in both cards. And this is somebody saying, nope, not interested. And I keep getting that energy from y'all, but it's because somebody is so unhinged, you know, or selfish. Like their motivations are all about themselves. And you cannot be in a relationship like that. I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, it's called a relationship, right? Because it's two people that relate to one another romantically. And it's like, so why would you bring selfish energy into a relationship? Just stay by yourself. So my Nine of Pentacles, the way I interpreted that card, the way I interpret that card is I can do bad all by myself, or I can do bad all by myself. So I feel like that's your energy. And I feel like they're admitting that to me. Like I said, they could be showing me your feelings in this reading. Maybe they even did something that was very selfish, like they were single, even if they were not. All right, y'all. So let me get your advice. I've been forgetting to give people advice. Like the last two signs. Sorry, Cancer and Gemini. I believe those are the only two I forgot. All right, so it says, this isn't the end. It's the rewrite you deserve. You're not closing a chapter. You're starting the story that finally matches your soul. This isn't heartbreak. It's plot development. The next scene. Way better casting. So you got new energy coming into your life. Way better casting. And you got a whole new cast. And I started, doesn't Whitney Houston have a song called Same Script, Different Cast? Who sings that song? She was a Leo. I think that's her. I could be wrong. Same script, different cast. Yours is new script, new cast. Let's see. I think that's Whitney, but I could be wrong. Same script, different cast. Maybe some of y'all need to go listen to this song. Oh, it's Deborah Cox. Okay, Deborah Cox is a Cancer. So again, you could be on the cusp, or maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. All right, this is a song. Oh no, Whitney Houston is on the song. Whitney Houston and Deborah Cox. So Cancer and Leo. This song, y'all, who did I just say May to? Was it Cancer? I told them I saw the word May. The name May. I wasn't sure which one. And this song came out on May 2nd, the year 2000. That's when it was released. All right, so it's a song that features Whitney Houston playing the former lover of Cox's current boyfriend. So I don't know what that means. The name Deborah or Whitney could be significant. Okay, so y'all go listen to that song if you've been through something with someone. If it's a third party situation, I don't know. But same script, different cast. Is the song I was hearing intuitively. All right, y'all. Lord, these people just keep sending me these messages, making me want to scream. All right, y'all. See y'all next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey, Virgo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. All right, let's see what's going on in the month of April. Your person's love confessions, all right? Things that they have not said, will not say. Someone's last name could be Crawford. Someone's name could be Virginia. Or maybe somebody lives in Virginia. All right. Signs you might be dealing with. You got Leo. You got Scorpio twice. You got Aquarius, Gemini, and Pisces. Let's see. Your person's confessions for you, starting with their feelings. Someone's name could be Pierre, David. Someone's last name could be Roosevelt or something like that. Oliver. Roxanne, Timothy. All right. Their feelings are cleansing. It says cleansing, karma, and healing. Karma is karma. Karma, number 44. That number could be significant. So let's see what this is about. Their overall energy for you in the month of April. All right, it says there's no way out. If you've done something wrong to someone else, you will sooner or later experience it yourself, whether in this life or another. This is how the law of karma works for everyone, and that's how it should be, because once the lesson has been learned and integrated, you can finally evolve. Whatever your spiritual level and whatever your beliefs, we can all agree on how good and evil constantly actively oppose each other. They attract you in turns, and you need to accept this rule of balance of power and do your best to remain aligned with the true resonance of your own karma. When you draw this card, it means that you have entered or are entering into an intentional phase of absolute cleansing of your body, mind, and soul with the desire to live, not just survive the emotions of your heart. This new 2.0 version of yourself will cause you to be reborn. Bravo and congratulations. This is exactly the path you are called to follow. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. All right, so the number 100 is here, 101. All right, and it says if you are single or in a love triangle, it is never too late to spring clean your daily life, both literally and figuratively, to do yourself some good. You are encouraged to offer yourself beautiful recognition and a solemn mea culpa. Okay, Kelly Rowland. Wouldn't do you any harm either. To start afresh on the right foot with yourself. Begin believing again and more than ever in your new positive resolutions. The heavens believe in you, but to obtain your most beautiful gifts of self-love, it is clearly up to you to go after them. So I don't know, maybe for some of you, if there has been like some deception here. Let's say your person belongs to somebody else, right? Or let's say they cheated on you. I don't know, or you flip it however you need to, that you did this to them, or you have two people. This is giving me the judgment card. And the judgment card talks about coming back home to yourself. It talks about seeking forgiveness, but it starts with you wanting to make amends because you've looked at yourself in the mirror and realized the error of your ways. Your conscience is kicking in and you're self-assessing, evaluating your behavior, and like, okay, the past has to be accounted for. So I don't know how this plays out in your relationship just yet, but that's what's showing up for the month of April. So let's see what they want to say here. What are their confessions? Maybe they need to complain about something, seek your forgiveness, or they could be saying it about you. So the movie Mea Culpa was about her trying to get that guy off for, they were saying that he was unaliving people, and come to find out, I mean, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. It's on Netflix, so fast forward a little bit if you want to watch it and have never seen it. But in the end of the movie, what it turned out to be was that the guy actually was innocent, as far as like he wasn't doing the unalivings, but he wasn't innocent in the sense that he was hurting women. And there was a woman who was scorned that was going around, following him around, unaliving his new lovers, you know, and Kelly Rowland had become one of his new lovers, although she was his lawyer and there was a conflict of interest. So let's see what's going on here. So that just means that, look, he may not have been guilty of the crime he was accused of, right? But the karma was that he had hurt someone and it came back on him. All right. I'm being watched. Well, he was being watched by that lady in the movie. Okay, what else? They're saying they're being watched. So maybe there is a third party. Abandonment issues. Okay, Pisces, Saturn energy. It says leaving an unhappy relationship, a welcome change, moving on, seeking 2 more cups to give you your 10 of cups. Unfulfilled after careful consideration, and ready for a new journey or direction. Okay. So maybe this is a person They might be in a relationship with someone else where they're faking like they're happy. If it is a third party situation, or this could be that they abandoned you. They walked away from you. I don't know why they're being watched yet. We'll have to see what the tarot says. One more. All right, we got the 7 of Wands. Defensive, standing your ground, protective, stubborn, fighting for your beliefs, but take the high road, maintaining control, defense jobs, and determined. Okay, that's Leo Mars energy. We got the love language is physical touch, feeling connected physically and emotionally, comfortable and supported by your partner. All right, we have invasion of privacy. Who's watching somebody? Spying, watching, snooping, violating personal space. Forbidden. I don't know if this person's trying to protect you from somebody that they're trying to walk away from, because it feels like that's what this is telling me. Maybe they got to clean up something with someone else that they had unfinished business with. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini person. It says this connection might be forbidden or sneaky, or somebody is violating personal space. Curious, guarded, needs all the information beforehand. They want details, unemotional, but never malicious. Okay. Are you watching them? I don't know if you're watching them on social media. They're watching you on social media, but this is like being blocked here. Oh. Let me just pull 2 more. All right, we got the Chariot, Cancer energy. So the Chariot is the subconscious mind, and the upright is success, ambition, determination. You got determination here. So this is somebody that feels like they want to fight for a connection with you, but I feel like something definitely happened. Moving on, 2 opposing forces working together, control, self-discipline, willpower, and focus. And then you have walking away from you is the hardest thing I've ever done. I didn't want to, I had to. Something or someone was in jeopardy. I'm telling you, there's something else here. But it feels like they're quickly turning their back on something else, Queen of Cups, because you have their heart. It says they're in love with you. They have strong feelings, deep emotions, caring, supportive relationship, deepening existing relationships. As far as a career goes, this is a caretaker, psychic, somebody seeking support and compassion at work. And finances is using resources to care for others, giving, charity, and generosity. So somebody feels like they're going through some kind of awakening, y'all. They could be feeling here that they want to fight for the connection. I feel like there was something else that this person was protecting you from, or they were protecting because they felt like they had to. What is I'm being watched? Lord, this sounds messy. I'm being watched is the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And you got the Ace of Wands. Well, if they are being watched, they're still showing up as somebody making a move towards you. They're coming in very quickly. The Chariot and the Eight of Wands are the 2 fastest cards here. Ace of Pentacles is somebody making this offer to you on a golden platter. It ain't even a silver platter. So this is somebody that wants to build on a solid foundation. So if in fact they have walked away from you, abandoned the connection, this is somebody saying, I actually see a future with you and I want to quickly come towards you. I don't know who's watching them. Who's watching them? Somebody that's showing up as drama. Somebody that's jealous. A bitter ex or current lover. If you know you're in the third party situation, this talks about being torn between 2. They're leaving somebody out in the cold and somebody's not happy about it. Could be walking away from a 5-year relationship. But this is for them like the mature thing to do. It's a logical choice for them. And they're seeing you as the one they want to give their attention to. So you got Leo, Jupiter here. You got Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But Aquarius, Mercury. You got Taurus, Mercury. Again, 5 years could be significant. You got Libra, Moon. And you got Leo, Saturn. So this shows me that somebody is like, this is the sensible thing for me to do. They're being very stoic. I feel like they put their foot down with some other person. And that's who's watching them. But it feels like they're coming to you rather quickly. And that other part about being watched is only for those of you who know that this person has another connection or suspected, you know, that's your confirmation. What is abandonment issues? The 10 of Cups. Yeah, it literally says that you're moving on, seeking 2 more cups to give you your 10 of Cups. And this is it. So the 8 of Cups shows up when we are emotionally unfulfilled. And we're like, I need to go find my fulfillment by myself first. Because the 9 of Cups comes next. That's fulfillment by yourself. And then the 10 of Cups is when you meet your complementary. So this person, you could be saying gender. I don't know if somebody is like not being honest about that. Because you got 2 men here. So maybe somebody's worried about their family or people abandoning them if they tell the truth. That's going to be for just a minority of you, but that could be what it is for some of you. But somebody sees you as their 10 of Cups, but they got to walk away from something else. They see you as emotional fulfillment. They are heaven on earth, Virgo. And that's Pisces energy, your sister sign. Pisces, Mars. What else? You got the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. I just heard Teach Me How to Love by Music Soul Child. He is a Virgo, so maybe go listen to that song. And then you got Virgo here. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Mercury. Somebody is seeing you as the person they want to build an empire with. Somebody could have one child and they're like, you know, maybe the way that you love on their child, they really like that, or vice versa if you're the one with the child. But they trust you. They're learning to trust you if they don't already trust you. And they're seeing that they can actually build something for you that's long-standing. Longevity is here. Long-term planning. Somebody that's like ready to settle down. Okay. All right, so we got the Page of Cups here. What else? Something else flipped. The Lovers. So you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini energy. Somebody's ready to be vulnerable with you. It scares them because this is new for them. They keep showing up as pages. While I usually don't like to see pages in readings to do with love because they're very unevolved, young, immature energy, what I feel here is somebody is like, I want to let my defenses down. They struggle with that because this is new for them. It's new territory. You got the Hierophant and the Devil. Yeah, look at that. And then the Eight of Cups is right here. So for some of you, they are walking away from a marriage. A Taurus, a Capricorn, possibly walking away from a marriage that they feel has entangled them. Or a lifestyle. It doesn't have to be a marriage or relationship. It could just be a behavior. Yeah, this is like an addiction hitting a rock bottom. If there is addiction, because you got two addiction cards here. Maybe even like childhood addictions. I mean, this did come out in reverse. I flipped it in the upright. But sometimes the Page of Cups in reverse, let's just look at it that way too. Can talk about somebody who's been essayed as a child, somebody who's been neglected by paternal, maternal figures, a lot of abandonment issues. And the Eight of Cups is here, abandonment issues. So it could be that. This could also be a person who had fear about commitment. And now I feel like they're kind of conceding here. Yeah, they're making long-term plans. I'm hearing Matrimony by Wale. And I believe he is a Virgo. I think he might be like on the Virgo Libra cusp or something like that. But I think he's a Virgo. All right, y'all. Those are your messages. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. Oh, wait. I didn't give y'all advice. I keep forgetting. What is your advice? That was quick. All right. It says, you didn't waste time. You cleared space. That wasn't a detour. It was a detox. Now that's funny because detox is, for me, is the Capricorn. The Capricorn is the Devil card with the Ten of Swords. That's like an addiction hitting a rock bottom. I literally have a card written out called Detox, and that's what that would be. So I don't know if you've gotten rid of this person because they had addictions and maybe they're trying to get some help. Maybe this is like learned behavior in their family here, because you got the Student, and the Ten of Pentacles is learned behavior through lineage, through legacy, through family tradition, and you got the One Big Happy Family here. So I don't know. Maybe this person just has a really unhealthy family, and they found something in you that completed them. But you know, sometimes when people are unhealed, all the time when they are unhealed and they haven't done their work, they'll still project that onto you. It says you are never behind, you are becoming. Every moment that didn't serve you made room for the ones that will. Don't regret the pause. It was prepping your launch. Now remember, we're looking at this from their perspective. So a lot of these things in this card here are showing me the Eight of Cups. So this person is coming into their own. I feel like they still have a lot to learn. And again, maybe they're just younger than you. Yeah, you even got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. That's young energy. That represents youthful energy, Leo energy, Ace of Wands. So this is like a passionate new start with someone. They're feeling a gravitational pull towards you. But I just, you know, I feel that there has been something else or someone else in the past that has kept them from you. And it could have been their own family issues. It doesn't have to be another lover. It absolutely doesn't. They see something here like a stepping stone. It's like, okay, we have potential to grow. The Three of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. That's like open to exploring more with you. Growth and expansion. Picking up where you left off. You can hear from them over the next 3 to 8 days. All right, y'all. Like, if you haven't been. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey, Libra Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards for you. See what's going on in April 2026. Your person's love confession. Starting with the signs you might be dealing with. You got Taurus here twice. You got Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer's here twice, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo. That was a lot. All right, let's see. The overall energy for you from your person's perspective. We're not looking at your feelings, although they could point your feelings out to me. We're looking at how they feel the month of April. What is the overall energy from their perspective when it comes to the connection? All right, we have correspondence, message, and letter number 26. You could be dealing with a Leo. They got the same one. It says, hurry up, mail. Hurry up, mail. Love cannot wait. I started hearing you can't hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. They say love don't come easy. It's just a game of give and take. I think that's the Supremes, Dinah Ross. The Supremes, if I'm not mistaken. How are they feeling for you the month of April? What are their confessions? So they have something they want to say. Oh, I didn't read the book to you all. Not that I really need to. It just pretty much talks about you getting a lot of messages from this person and needing to respond how you feel like you need to respond. And it also talks about if you're in a love triangle, like don't let somebody force you to respond by having a knee-jerk reaction, right? And then it also says if you're in a third party situation, love triangle, or if you are single, try not to jump to conclusions if people don't respond to your messages as quickly as you would want them to. Like don't read between the lines, you know, like let things be what they are until you know why somebody didn't respond or why they took so long. So let's see what's going on here. We have cruise control because they're laid back. The King of Swords, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It says this person is laid back, taking it easy, unbothered, smooth sailing, unemotional, in flow, receptive mode. Logical, disciplined, calm, fair, and treats you right in high standards. So the King of Swords is Aquarius, Mercury energy, but it could be any air sign. And that does talk about somebody that might come across a bit aloof, like they don't care. So there you go. But it is honest communication. So again, you wouldn't have to jump to conclusions if you are single, meeting somebody new that could come across this way. Or if you're dealing with a person that you are in a love triangle with, they feel like they're very honest. King of Swords is very honest. He's blunt. He's authentically him. So, or her. So there's definitely a feeling here of like, okay, communication will be very honest. Maybe this person is a business person. They're working a lot. Love is not their primary focus. I don't know. It says, when can I come and get my stuff from your house? Oh, Lord. Okay, Aries, Venus energy. You could be saying the 11:11. It says unhappy home, divorce, separation. This is animosity and tension between you and another person. So maybe you haven't been speaking. Maybe they're playing it cool or they're seeing you that way since you are the air sign. Okay, what else? All right, your twin is triggering you to confront your abandonment issues. Now, this is the twin flame card, but it's in reverse, which is like a false twin. So I don't know if y'all just going through a karmic cycle. You're in separation right now. You're not speaking, or the month of April, because the Four of Wands is April. It's April the 11th through the 20th in particular. All right, I just heard what's the 411? April 11th. What's the 411? That's Mary J. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. You got a lukewarm reception. See? It says uninterested, unenthused, lackluster. Someone may be disappointed in the way the other party is responding to their advances. Communication may be spotty. I swear you can't make it up. Or non-existent between you two. Yeah, that's going to be something with communication. And it's a lot of like, I'm going to jump to conclusions about why the person is not acting the way I want them to act. And it could be that this person is triggering your abandonment issues or vice versa. Because again, we're looking at their perspective. And it says your twin, meaning them. But it could go either way. So I have to cover both. It says, I'm in love with you. Do you feel the same way about me? So it's like somebody here is in love and the other person is coming across a little more detached, right? King of Swords is very unemotional. He is detached. He represents an energy of like nonchalance. All right, we have love on the brain, the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, like I said, this King of Swords could be how they're seeing you. And maybe you're dealing with a water sign. It could be younger and maybe they're in their feelings or just a younger person. And then we have married to the money. There you go. So somebody is married to the money. And then we have seeing signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, epiphany or suspicions, clarity. Clear intentions, communication, strong feelings, and love. Yeah, so definitely communication. All right, let's see. So somebody here is more focused on money. And then the other person is like wrapped up in the emotions. So there's a logical detached person, and it could be you. It doesn't have to be. Flip it how you need to, but it's like the one person is saying, I'm in love. Do you feel that way? Like, I got love on the brain. All right, maybe that's y'all channel song by Rihanna. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You got the Tower. And see, this is like maybe the jump into conclusions, explosive arguments, because somebody is really laid back. The other person is like, bubbling. You know, at the surface, everything is just kind of bubbling. Like, I want you so bad. This is very intense feelings, but they could be hidden. But this can talk about arguments. Look at that heel breaking. Like a confrontational conversation here. Remember, I talked about needing to not be rage baited, like watching how you respond or the conclusions that you jump to. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. So one person is like impulsive, fiery, intense, and the other person is chill and laid back. And you got the World card here. So this is like somebody might say or do something that might literally put this connection in jeopardy if they, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to show that. Oh, I forgot. So you got Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn energy, as well as Aries. We got two majors. The World card is an end of a cycle. So I don't know if this already played out, because the shoe is facing the past. So that could mean that you two already had a disagreement, a fight, something blew up. And it could be that one person just felt like they were not getting what they were getting. I feel like this is more past tense. We're looking at April, but these are the emotions playing out as the fallout from what happened in April. Because this is like closure to a situation, ending a cycle. And for some of you, it's either that you're coming across too cold, too aloof, too detached to this person where they're like, I give up, or it's the other way around. So they're saying, can they come get their stuff from your house? So they're done. The Page of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So there's a feeling of like being left out in the cold. Abandonment. And it says your twin is triggering you to confront your abandonment issues. The Four of Wands in reverse is tension and animosity, an unhappy home, dysfunction in a relationship, divorce, separation. And it's giving animosity for sure. And this Page of Swords could definitely be like, we're not talking right now. And this is the Rage Bait card. It's telling you to think before you act, before you speak. Correspondence, right? So I don't know if you put some stuff outside, because this is what this is giving me. Five of Pentacles wouldn't be like, come get your stuff from my house. It could be, because it can represent a breakup, depression, distance. But it feels more like your stuff is outside. Come get it. So I don't know what that means, if that means anything to you. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. Yeah, it definitely gives like this is a very detached energy. So again, these are showing up as air signs, as the detached energy. I don't know if that's you or not, but could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. And you got Taurus Mercury here. Mercury is the planet of communication and thoughts. And the Page of Swords is communication and thoughts. But it can be rage baiting, needing to cool your jets a little bit before you respond to something, being more calculated. The sword is up, meaning that you're thinking about what you want to say, or they're thinking about what they want to say. It is delayed communication. It is like feeling out in the cold though. So I don't know which one you are, which is why it's hard for me to like pin this down, but it feels like one person is like all in and the other person has been very vague. And it's like in April, somebody's checking out of that. Like, I don't want to keep feeling like I'm pursuing you if you're not receptive. It says a lukewarm reception. And he's also very unemotional, just like the King of Swords. What is your twin is triggering your comfort? Triggering you to confront your abandonment issues. This is abandonment issues, the Hermit card. Yeah. So this is isolation. This is time apart, taking a break to figure yourself out. Virgo energy. What else? Could be a Virgo, and that could be ghosting. And you got the Emperor, and you got the Queen of Cups. Aries energy and Cancer energy. For some of you, this has something to do with a maternal figure or a paternal figure. So somebody can have mommy or daddy issues. I don't know if somebody got abandoned by their mother or their father. You or them, or maybe even both of you. I don't know. But I feel like this person is looking back, because these cards are facing the past. Usually this can represent like an old version of ourselves when it faces the past, or people from our past. And this is the father, this is a mother. And this is like self-discovery. Somebody like digging deep, being really introspective here. So I don't know if they're saying that you need to do this, or this is what they are doing. So again, you got to take it how it resonates. You got the Fool here, Aquarius energy, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like somebody is like, look, I'm going to mirror you. I'm definitely going to mirror you. Could be a Libra, or that's you, Libra, mirroring this person. You got Scorpio, Venus, and you got Aquarius energy here. So it feels like somebody was really all in. They took a leap of faith. And then there started to be some confusion because somebody was procrastinating or entertaining other people. So the month of April, I do feel like this person is like, you know what? I still want something with you, but I want to know that you want it. Because if you don't, I need to explore some other options. I need to move in a new direction. If it's not them that feels that way, it's you. And there's mirroring going on. Let me get your advice for you. So somebody's like daydreaming about the connection and wanting it, and the other person is just a bit detached because of their abandonment issues. Although the detached person could be triggering the emotionally invested person's attachment issues. All right, it says you're not losing them, you're losing the illusion. Wow, you got the illusion here. 7 of Cups is illusions. It's rose-colored glasses. It says you didn't lose a soulmate, you lost a projection. You fell for the potential while they stayed stuck in their comfort zone. It wasn't a breakup, it was a wake-up. Okay, I'm going to just let that speak for itself. All right, because it says you're seeing signs. So for some of you, you're coming out of this confused, like daydreamy energy, and you're seeing the truth, or they're saying that about you. Because remember, we're looking at their feelings, although they could be showing me where they went wrong with you. So just take it however it resonates. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Your person could be an entrepreneur because it says married to the money, and the Emperor is a boss and entrepreneur. So maybe this person is really preoccupied with their business, with work, with travel, and that king between you. All right, y'all. I will see you all the next time. Hype the video if you can. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Hey, Scorpio. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's get your person's love confessions for the month of April. How are they feeling about the connection? What's going on between you two? Starting with the possible signs you could be dealing with. You got strong Gemini, Taurus, your sister sign, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, and Pisces. Okay. Let's see. The overall energy from their perspective. What are they feeling? Their confessions for the month of April. How are they seeing this connection in the month of April? You have meeting, date, encounter, number 37. Groom and respect yourself for that first date and for all the ones to follow. Okay, the number 37 could be significant. So this person is seeing you as somebody they want to spend some quality time with. They want to court you. Let's see what the book says. Number 37. All right. It says here, your appearance and efforts and style are real assets, even if you don't necessarily feel that they are seen and appreciated as they should be. It's important that before anything else and before trying to please everyone, you continue to delight others and please yourself with your appearance. Don't let yourself go or try to seduce from a place of excessive comfort where classiness is given a miss, especially when you go to see someone you just met or in the context of your daily interactions. Stay within the standards of assured, confident seduction. If you are single or in a love triangle, a first date is needed to confirm an initial encounter. This may sound commonplace, but remember that everything starts with the emotion two people feel when they meet for the first time to see if a possible viable relationship might bloom. With this card, you are advised about the importance of taking care with details in appearance, attitude, and behavior when you date someone for the first time. Be natural, but be appealing. Number 86, 87, or 37 could be significant to you or the connection. Okay, so listen. For some of you, maybe you're just dating somebody. Maybe you're going on a first date pretty soon in the month of April. So this could be a foreshadowing of a connection coming in. If it's not that, maybe it's like courting each other again, like dating again. Somebody actually investing in you, or this is just the need to date. You know what I mean? To actually make time for each other. And this is how they're seeing you. And they want you to like put on that, you know what I mean? They want you to look nice, put on your Sunday's best, dress yourself up like maybe how you used to when you first met. I don't know. Let's see. It says, the one I chose over you didn't choose me. Okay, now here they go with the mess. Maybe a gold digger. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Namely a Capricorn that they chose. All right, you fit into my life perfectly. So maybe for some of you, this is like restarting a connection. Okay, what else? Doesn't have to be. So don't take that first one if that's not your story. Only take what resonates, y'all. I'm reading for different people. It says, I go back and forth about us in my head. The Two of Swords, Libra moon. It says analysis paralysis. Somebody is torn. That can be torn between two people. Stalemate in two mind. Likes you, but is unsure. Between a rock and a hard place. All right. I can't fix something I didn't break. Your issues are deeper than I'm capable of handling. Okay. What's meant to be will be. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius. We have grieving, sad, breakup, abandoned, focused on the past and missing the point. The Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. Scorpio, Mars. And I want to give you the world. And then we got, boy, bye. Fed up, had enough, moving on, dismissed. And I'm too embarrassed to face you after what I've done. So somebody here is depressed because of a choice they made. Okay, they got some karma with the Wheel of Fortune. The tables have turned. I feel like their issues are not about you. I feel like that's with someone else. If they chose someone else. If they have not, I mean, they could be saying this about you. Maybe they do feel like you have issues. I don't know. I don't think that's about you, but it could be. It feels like this person is wanting to come towards you, but they're feeling torn, and it feels like they want to start dating again. I don't care if you've been married for 20 years. When I say dating again, I just mean like, let's start over. Let's go back to when life used to be fun, you know, and we didn't just have the bills, the children, the responsibilities, the day-to-day stuff. Like, let's go back to impressing each other, impressing ourselves and each other, dressing up and dating. You got the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups. There you go. There you go. So this is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio for some of you. And you got the Hierophant. So like I said, maybe it is a marriage. Okay, Taurus energy and water sign energy here. This is some kind of wake-up call. It's an awakening here. This is maybe somebody that does want to apologize for choosing someone else and saying you are the love of their life. They're pouring out their heart in the month of April. And they're either asking for a higher level of commitment with the Judgment card and the Hierophant, which is wake-up call to a commitment. Long commitment. I don't want to play games with you. I want to give you the world. Okay, the World card comes after the Judgment card. So the next step is giving you the world. What's going on here? Is this the world? Oh, no, the Six of Cups. It says you fit perfectly into my life, and this is Scorpio energy. So they're doing a lot of reflecting, reminiscing about the good old days. See, that's what I'm saying. I want to take you out again. I want to give you some gifts. I want to bring you flowers. I want to, like, or if it's the other way around, flip it the other way around, right? Because not everybody here is going to be a woman, and usually women don't bring men flowers. So I mean, you could be two men, whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Y'all know what I'm saying. Just flip it how you need to. I hate trying to cover all that, but you know, sometimes we will be so particular. You got the Three of Swords. This is the third party energy. So this could be that for some of you, there is a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain that's happened between you two from the past, but there's still more good that outweighs the bad, because this is good, fond memories. Like, this is like innocence. Like, man, we may have been together since we were children or something like that. This could even be, though, I can't fix something I didn't break. Your issues are deeper than I can handle. So I don't know if this is somebody with childhood wounds that were inflicted upon them, heartbreak that happened when they were a child, maybe even a loss of a sibling, a twin, or a pregnancy or something that happened in the past. What is, I go back and forth, but I feel like this person is like, I want to heal, but they're just torn about what to do. The Chariot, because they want to race in. Cancer energy. They want to overcome the obstacles. Their desire is to overcome the obstacles to move forward, to get things back on track is what I'm hearing. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Yeah. So I feel like this person is like, it can't be over. I really don't want it to be over. Let's make some changes here. Let's release the past. Let's move forward together as a united front. The High Priestess. So now you got the counterpart to the Hierophant. So this is a spiritual connection. Cancer, Pisces energy. You got the Ace of Wands. Again, let's start over. And the Ten of Cups. And then the Seven of Pentacles is reflecting on the past. Could be a 7-year relationship, age difference. All right, so you got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And you got the Happily Ever After card here. They want to give you the world. So somebody here does want to give you the world. But you may have second thoughts. And it could be that you're holding on to things. There's some relationship PTSD here, but they're feeling compelled to come towards you. You got the two magnetic cards here, and the Two of Cups is under that, meaning I want my relationship with you. Cancer, Venus, Leo energy, Aries, Mars energy. But it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius you could be dealing with. Sagittarius moon, Capricorn energy, 4 years, 7 years could be significant. Yep. So it's like somebody here is like, yeah, we've been through a lot, but this is about holding grudges from past pain that somebody can't stop thinking about. And that could be why boy bye is here, fed up. and somebody's too embarrassed to come towards you because they know they've inflicted this pain. However, I feel like they will with the Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands is them like, I'm not sure, or feeling like you'll be guarded. But the Ace of Wands is I'm acting on my passion to come towards you. Let me get your advice. Your advice is stop editing yourself to fit into someone else's small story. You're not too bright. Their story was just written in lowercase. Stop shrinking your volume for people who never had the range. The right one will love you. Full volume, no mute required. So I feel like for some of you, there is a need for you to express yourself, or this is them needing to express themselves. I feel like they got to fix something though. And it could be that they chose someone else over you. That's only going to be for some of you, but that is what I'm seeing. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Sagittarius. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are well. Let's see what's going on in the month of April. Your person's love confessions for you, starting with their possible signs. You got Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra is here twice, and Virgo is here twice. All right, doesn't have to be their sign. It's just a possibility, y'all. All right, let's see. How are they feeling the month of April? Their confessions for you. Someone's name could be Angie. I heard the last name Calhoun. That could even be a street, though. I think there's a street in Baltimore called Calhoun Street. Yeah, there is. So that could even be somebody's street name if it's not a last name. Oh, okay, person. Who's this passionate person you got in your energy? Oh my God, I said that and the card literally says passion. Y'all, my intuition is crazy. It says passion, desire, and sexuality, number 9. Number 9 is Virgo. That did come out. That's the Hermit card. It says, if you play with fire, you will get burned. Oh, Lord. What is this? Let's see what this is about. But you see how the card flew out and went across the damn room. So let's see what's going on with this person. Let's read the book first. Number 9. Number 9. Whoever this person is, they have something to say, because initially I actually went right to the right page and then it slipped. All right. It says burning passion between two people has a double effect. I love you, so do I not. Huh? So do I not. I love you, so do I not. Okay, whatever. Love relationships based on sexual desires or intentions alone will not do well in the long run. They will slowly consume themselves along with the people involved in them. A relationship in which there are no true feelings is practically doomed from the start, because from a human point of view, it also becomes destructive for one or the other partner, if not both. If you find yourself in a passionate relationship in which sex, money, or some form of interest is the main source of common attraction, take care to protect yourself. Once those unremarkable desires are consumed, it will be very hard for you to restore balance in your relationship on less quirky grounds. Careless fun in bed is nice, but building a strong future is also great. If you are single or in a love triangle, you need to master your passions if you don't want to make the person who's getting to know you run for the hills. Too much enthusiasm or importance, too many expectations, or too much excess will be perceived as just too heavy to reassure your partner about the prospect of a fluid and durable romantic relationship with you. Take your time in revealing who you are and getting to know your partner and their expectations in a relationship. Wait for the cement to harden if you don't want to make the person run off. So number 30, 31, or 9 could be significant. And number 9 is the Hermit card. So I'm wondering if for some of you, you're going to have to be careful about jumping in bed too quickly with somebody. Maybe that passionate energy is you. I mean, you are the one that represents passion, sexuality, desire, unless you're dealing with another fire sign. That's definitely fire sign energy if it's not a Virgo, just based on the number 9. Number 9 can be like somebody ghosting, you know, or somebody that's like, they're really deep thinkers, so they get in over their head. Or they could even be shy and move really slow, like a more conservative energy. Or that could be telling you that you need to be more conservative, like a Virgo. All right, let's see. It says, my ultimate goal is to leave them and find my way back to you. My heart isn't in this anymore. I love you. So for some of you, there is someone else here in the connection that they are with. So that would mean like passion, desire, and sexuality. You have to represent more than that, right? Now, I don't know. This could be how they're feeling and you have a third party. Like, okay, I don't want to just be the fun time girl or guy. All right, what's mine is mine. Okay. Okay. Somebody possessive? What else? So they feel like you're theirs. Like I said, they're passionate. They come across a little intense. All right. The purpose of this connection is much deeper than either of you realize. You both have a divine assignment to complete together. This is a high-level soulmate or union. Okay. We got incoming message or call. We got the Four of Swords here. Maybe after a break, you may have not spoken to this person. Maybe you haven't spoken to this person in 4 weeks. I'm grateful that we met. I can see myself settling down with you. Okay. And we got Scorpio energy here. Broken record. Repeat negative patterns. So for some of you, there is a connection this person has been holding on to. Maybe they've been pretty quiet because they've been thinking. That could be why I got the Hermit energy. But I also feel like the Four of Swords is kind of like relaxed. Like, you know, chill. It's contemplation. It's being patient. It's not rushing into a connection. Especially if somebody's still going through a divorce, recently divorced, something like that. Or broken up. It doesn't have to be a divorce. Because the Four of Swords comes in as that period of recharge, recuperation. So that could be like, okay, let's take our time, right? So we don't make the same mistakes. Because it feels like somebody is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And it's like, let it simmer a little bit, you know? All right, let's see what's going on. What my ultimate goal is to leave them. For those of you in a situation like that, we got the Six of Cups. That could be somebody's ex, Scorpio energy, or somebody's reminiscing about you, saying that their heart is with you. The Devil and the Five of Wands. Wow. So they could be in a really toxic relationship. Maybe with baby mama, baby daddy, or just an ex, somebody they've been with for a long time. Could feel like an entrapment, like prison for them. And there could be a lot of arguing and fighting, a lot of ego in that relationship, if that's indeed the case. So this is temptation that they're feeling towards you because they're thinking about memories that they've created with you, or how you make them feel like a kid again. All right. This could also be, though, representative. Six of Cups is the past. And this is repeat negative patterns, right? Scorpio energy. So Scorpio and Capricorn is here. And then Leo, Saturn. That could be saying that this person has stayed in a toxic connection because it was familiar to them. What is mine? What's mine is mine. This is how they're feeling. The Ace of Pentacles. So they're trying to make an offer to you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What else? Something stable. Could be something about money too regarding a past person. The Judgment. Yeah. So they're feeling like you are a part of... What did it say? The purpose of this connection is much deeper than either of you realize. You have a divine assignment. The Judgment card is your divine assignment. And it says that this is a high-level soulmate. You two have a mission. They feel like there's something that they're supposed to accomplish with you. Scorpio and Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus is here. This summer is going to be significant to this connection. The King of Pentacles. Somebody is looking to settle down. And the Page of Pentacles. Could be an age difference between you two. Some of you work with this person. Strong earth energy here. So somebody is thinking about making some kind of stable offer to you. You got the stable offer here 3 times. The Nine of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles is 10 Pentacles. So this is like them seeing you as somebody that's good to go. You kind of do your own thing. You have your own money. You have your own success. You have your own stuff going on. You have your own life. And this is them wanting to add that extra pentacle, which creates the 10 of Pentacles, which is about creating an empire with somebody. Okay, so your person ain't playing about you. Six of Swords and the Sun. Yeah, there's definitely messages, communication. So yeah, look at this. You can't make it up. The Ace of Swords, communication. And this could be a reconciliation for some of you. I said the summer. 3 of Cups is Cancer season. Then you got the 7 of Wands. That's Leo season. So something is happening this summer. This is the summer. I feel like by the fall, if you two are not in a really, really, really good place right now, you will be. You will be by Leo, Virgo season at the latest. This relationship is taking a positive turn. Because a lesson has been learned here. Okay. Let's see what your advice is. I'm not going to even force anything else because it's pretty crystal clear that somebody wants a new start. This is like a peace offering, relationship renewal, somebody with a lot of integrity. All right, it says compatibility isn't the spark, it's the flow. You could be two men. It says sparks are exciting, but peace, that's magic. So again, that passionate energy is not enough to maintain a relationship. Physical attraction, addiction to somebody in that way is not enough. It says compatibility feels like deep breaths and inside jokes. It doesn't chase, it glides. Choose flow over fireworks that fizzle fast. So your message definitely is coming through about like taking your time. Let something simmer. Because that initial spark is just not enough to keep something going. But what if the initial spark is the Ace of Pentacles instead of the Ace of Wands? Well, that changes things because the Ace of Wands and then Ace of Swords is here, which is more like we think alike. We have great communication, integrity. It's important for us to be honest with each other and build on a solid foundation because that's what this is. So you don't have the Ace of Wands, but intuitively with that passion and chemistry and stuff, it's telling you not to race into something or race back into something or keep things to the physical limitations. It's like, no, we got to go a little bit deeper than that. We got to go deeper. But y'all are moving to calmer waters with this person. This is like them wanting to build with you. You got two men here again, so I don't know if that's significant. Somebody could be a twin, you or your person. Especially if it's masculine energy. But that's what I'm seeing for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Capricorn Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's take a look at your person's feelings. Their love confessions for you the month of April. All right, how are they feeling about the connection? Possible signs you could be dealing with are Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Aries, and Pisces. Okay. Oh. All right, y'all. Let's see the overall energy from your person's point of view for the month of April. All right, so we have benevolence, respect, and loyalty, number 34. It says, I love you now, and I'll love you forever. I know that's right, number 34. Okay, so they said, look, they coming out the gate swinging. They said, this is my person. What you talking about? Number 34. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Number 34, what do you want to say? All right, it says this card's energy is all about life's most beautiful promises. Take more, more, more. All that you can and all the good you deserve with the one you love. The broad lines of your destiny are opening up. Beautiful, magical horizons before you. Love is healing when it resonates in harmony, and it may also directly or indirectly serve as a reference point for other people and restore their hope. You are in your rightful place in this way of experiencing love, but you also give others the strength to believe in themselves and experience love in their turn. The heavens are congratulating you and thanking you for cultivating such loyalty toward love. If you are single or in a love triangle, take action now more than ever during your romantic dates or in the messages you send in a classy and respectful way. Be a gentleman or a gentlewoman in all circumstances. And if the person facing you isn't receptive to your loyal efforts, then the best advice is to call it a day. If, on the contrary, you attract that person with your authenticity, you will begin a long-term love story. Okay, number 80, 81, or 34 could be significant. All right, let's get into this, y'all. Capricorn, 3 cards for Capricorn. So somebody is like loving you. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Who sings that song? Y'all gonna tell me below. What do they want to say here? We got right person, wrong time. So timing could have been a factor between you two, but I feel like that's changing. Okay, so bad timing, but it's almost like the universe is changing something around. I believed in you, past tense. Okay. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could be on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. One more. Makeup sex, the 3 of Cups. It says fun and reconciliation. Cancer energy. Cancer Mercury, which is communication coming in. Okay, a reconciliation, a reunion, missing someone, feeling like you can trust someone. It says thinking about you nonstop but won't call. Aquarius moon energy, petty, silent treatment, and stubborn. So that could be what's going on. It says your forgiveness would mean the world to me. My apology is sincere. My behaviors are forever changed for the better. The feeling is mutual. Could be a Cancer, again, a Gemini, Virgo, Taurus moon energy, and Cancer, Venus energy. So somebody is ready to come forward. It says, I rejected your love offer because it felt too good to be true. Things don't come that easily to me. I am apprehensive as a means of survival. I want to accept your offer, but I don't know if I can. So the feelings are mutual here. It feels like somebody's coming around. I want to get back together. Life feels incomplete without you. Thank you. Confirmation. All right, so what do they want to say here? What was going on with the timing? 2 cards. The Tower, the Justice, the 8 of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you work with them or what. Could be a Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aries. Okay, so you got Aries, you got Mars opposing Venus. Those are oppositional signs. So this means that there needed to be like some kind of, I'm going to use the word decorum. So like I said, I don't know if it's being at work, or this is just like a, you know, a person that's just like slowly but surely getting there. The 8 of Pentacles is somebody that will put the work in, though. They will put the work in. They will show up. They're diligent. They believe in finishing what they start. But this is fairness. This is balance. And with the Tower here, there could have been a potential for something to go really, really wrong. So they were patient as they mastered their feelings for you, or this was going on in the month of April. So again, a Libra, Scorpio, Aries, or a Virgo person. I mean, what does the Justice card do? It comes to restore balance. The Tower is instability. It's a lot of chaotic energies, unpredictability. So I don't know if there was something going on with this person's finances, their life, or like I said, a possibility of something like deconstructing. Maybe even some aspect of their life wasn't together and they got it together now and they're ready to work on a relationship with you. All right, so what else is going on here with I believed in you? Past tense, the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius energy. What else? It's on the number 3. It's between 3 and 30. So I don't know, maybe March 30th or something about the 3rd or 30th, or the number 3 or 30 to be significant here. The Lovers. Oh, so there you got Jupiter opposing Mercury, Gemini, Sagittarius, oppositional signs again. It's like something felt like a gamble, and maybe it required too much vulnerability and somebody was afraid of it, because it said, I believed in you, past tense. Could have also been somebody's choices. I mean, this person, this man here has 2 women. As opposed to the Lovers is supposed to be choosing your one person, not 2. So the Wheel of Fortune could have been changes regarding another person. And this is them saying they believed in you, but maybe some other person. Somebody took a gamble, took a risk that they shouldn't have. So let's make up sex. The Ace of Cups definitely wanting to reunite with you, express their feelings to you, pour out their heart to you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Renew the love. And then the 10 of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like they are struggling without you. Their life feels incomplete. This person could be worrying themselves a lot. It says they think about you nonstop, but they won't call. They could feel like it's an uphill battle, but they want to put the work in for sure. Knight of Swords. That's definitely communication coming in. And the Strength card with the 2 of Cups here. Again, that is the mutual feelings. So this person, they go back and forth in their head about you for sure. They want to get back together. It feels like they are coming in with communication. The Strength card feels like they're learning how to control themselves a little bit more. If they have been a little bit flippant, a little fickle with you, hot and cold, inconsistent, they're trying to get control over that because they're feeling like you are their match. And look at that. Yeah, they're coming in. Aquarius energy. And they're coming in with their whole heart because they've been reflecting. Yep, this is delayed communication finally coming in. A Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, a Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody with a Scorpio moon, Aquarius again, Aquarius, Mercury, the 2 of Cups is Cancer, Venus, Leo energy, and Gemini, Saturn. All right, y'all, definitely could work with this person. That is what I'm saying. Let me get a piece of advice for you and let you go. All right, let's see. Your advice is growth isn't a ladder, it's a spiral. And it says, you didn't go back, you circled deeper. Every time you revisit old wounds with new wisdom, you're proving the process works. Growth isn't straight, it's sacred geometry. Yeah. So I feel like it definitely was a timing issue. And it's like coming back around. It's like a full circle moment here. This is change coming. It's a positive turning point as well. All right, y'all. So there's like a lucky energy surrounding this connection. Fun. like an exciting renewal between you and another person. A positive change, putting work in, being honest, learning how to be more measured in the way that they communicate and act, okay? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Enjoy y'all makeup sex. Hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey Aquarius Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards. See what you need to hear for the month of April. Your person's love confession for you, starting with their possible zodiac signs. All right, you got Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Libra again. Virgo and Leo. Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, and Pisces. They're just possibilities. Doesn't have to be, but those are the signs that came out for you. All right, let's see the overall energy from their perspective. What are they wanting, seeing, feeling for the month of April? You got benevolence, respect, and loyalty, number 34. I loved you, past tense. I love you now, and I'll love you forever. Capricorn literally just got this card. All right. So essentially, this card is number 34. And it says here that this card's energy is all about life's most beautiful promises. Take more and more and more. All that you can and all that you deserve with the one you love. The broad lines of your destiny are opening up. Beautiful, magical horizons before you. Love is healing when it resonates in harmony. And it may also directly or indirectly serve as a reference point for other people and restore their hope. You are in the right place in this way of experiencing love, but you also give others the strength to believe in themselves and experience love in return. The heavens are congratulating you and thanking you for cultivating such lovely, such loyalty toward love. So number 80 or 81 or 34 could be significant. It says take action if you are single and or in a love triangle. Take action now more than ever during your romantic dates or in the messages you send in a classy and respectful way. Be a gentleman or gentlewoman in all circumstances. And if the person facing you isn't receptive to your loyal efforts, then the best advice is to call it a day. If, on the contrary, you attract that person with your authenticity, you will begin a long-term love story. So things look good for you. Let's see what's going on here. 3 cards. What's going on for you? My actions have backfired. What else? Sloppy seconds. All right. And we have, I can't afford to pay attention to foolishness. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, or that's your own energy. And then we got Leo, Mars energy. So Leo is your sister sign. Taking the high road, choosing battles wisely. Why am I stumbling over my words? Taking the high road, choosing battles wisely, avoiding silly conflicts, and not taking the bait. All right, so cards. It says they are obsessed with you. They bring your name up on a daily basis, and they will never stop defending you, although it infuriates them. I will never stop defending you, even though it infuriates them. So they're protective over you. There's somebody here. There's some other option here that wants them and they don't want this person. They've already made their choice. It's time for you to choose what's best for you. Okay, I need to slow down because I'm leery of people's intentions, distrust. Be patient with me. Page of Swords again. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And then we have I love your style. Okay. Aries, Mars, Taurus, and Libra energy. And we have the truth only hurts once lies. The truth only hurts once. Lies cause continuous pain. Just tell the truth. I can handle it. They want you to tell them the truth about something. So there's some other option here. Let's see what this is about, because this ain't making sense to me just yet. So for some of you, maybe this person made a choice here. Maybe they were not receptive to the love offer that you gave them. Let's see what's going on in April. What's their actions have backfired? This could be somebody feeling stupid for something that they've done to you. The 3 of Cups. That's a reconciliation, y'all. Cancer, Pisces. Cancer, Mercury energy. Something 3 months ago. Third party they entertained. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. He's the player. He's somebody that's motivated by passion over emotion. So he could have entertained, she could have entertained a third party. And maybe that person was their sloppy seconds, or they treated you that way. This is facing the past though. So this is past energy that's backfired on them for being a hoe. Because the Knight of Wands is being in your hoe phase. It literally talks about like an insatiable desire to just jump in bed with people. What else? So that's a third party here for somebody. You got the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So it's like they're walking away from something that they chose that's not you. And they're wanting to come back towards you because something here was, they bit off more than they could chew here with the Ten of Wands. That talks about burdens, responsibilities. And this is like, I'm done. I am emotionally just withdrawing from this because I'm not happy. So they're walking away from something that's a burden, something else that's been on their plate that came between you two. Pisces, Saturn, and Sagittarius, Saturn. What is going on here with I can't afford to pay attention to foolishness? It's like somebody's trying to keep them from coming back towards you. If this applies, the Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, Saturn. What's up with all the Saturn energy? Could be a 7-year relationship or age difference. And you got the Six of Pentacles. Taurus season might be really big for you. Maybe you're getting communication if you haven't heard from this person in Taurus season. And this is Taurus moon energy. A 6 or 7 year relationship or age difference. So this is somebody that is contemplating. They're thinking. They're reflecting. They're trying to be balanced. They're trying to be neutral. They're trying to be fair. And create harmony in this connection with you. There's somebody else here though. So I don't know if you work with this person or you were just like friends with benefits. Because sometimes this Seven of Pentacles is like being friends and just figuring it out slowly. Like we're not committed, but we see each other. We mess around. And you know, time will tell if it's going to turn into something. But this could also be like making an investment somewhere and having second thoughts about it. And it could be this other person. Yeah, look at this. The Three of Wands. Three of Wands is April the 1st through the 10th. That's the window we're in right now, and it's going right into the Four of Wands, which is April the 11th through the 20th. So something here is being worked out. There's somebody here that's open to like exploring more with you. They see a future with you. They're like, okay, we could really create something together. This could be somebody coming back home. Sometimes that's the homecoming. If they stepped away, mess with somebody else or whatever, they're realizing you're their twin flame. You could be saying 11-11. It could be a Virgo and Aries. You got Aries, Venus. You could be saying 11-11 if I didn't already say that. Yeah, somebody's choice is here. They're saying you are the only one for them. I started hearing that song by Brooke Valentine. She's a Libra, and the song is called, y'all, I don't know what it's called. Nookie. The song is called Nookie. So go listen to that song. It's a sexual song, but that's the song I'm hearing for y'all. She says, you're the one for me. And she's talking about like sleeping with her partner in all of these different parts of the world. In all of these different places. It's maybe not different parts of the world. She does say a few different locations, but she also talks about like being on the hood of a car and all. So I don't know if y'all got any kind of connection with somebody, but that's the channel song I'm hearing for you. I haven't gotten many today, but I'm hearing Nookie by Brooke Valentine. And again, she's a Libra. So let's get your advice. I don't know what to tell y'all. It feels like somebody here is reflecting on something, some other choice they made. I always tell y'all, you see this man here, he's given to two people. There's a brown hand, like a black woman, and then there's a fair skin hand. So I don't know if this is you or this is you, and maybe there's a different race of person here that they were dealing with. That could be significant. But the Seven of Pentacles is like, okay, I've been given to two people. Or maybe I chose to give to someone else and now I'm reflecting on that. And I don't want that anymore. I actually want to go back home to the person that feels like home to me, which is you, and work on my connection. Because my choices had backfired. And it's clear to me now that where I was confused before, I'm feeling attracted and drawn and magnetized to you. Because you're the one cup that I want, not 7 cups. This is multiple people. This is one choice. What is the advice? This is the first one that came out. It says, closure isn't their job, it's your choice. Waiting for an apology is like refreshing a dead app. Don't let your peace depend on their emotional bandwidth. Closure isn't a sentence, it's a decision to stop checking for a response. So yeah, I mean, for some of you, there is a person here that may have been giving you the silent treatment because they chose another option. I feel like that definitely backfired. It feels like that's the big story here. I'm not really seeing much of anything else. It said, I love your style. You got the Queen of Wands. This is the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So they're feeling attracted to you. You could be older than this person. They're planning something. If they haven't acted yet, they are planning it. 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles is long-term planning. So when will they make a move? I'm not sure, but it looks like they will. Could be over the next month, though. I'll see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Pisces Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for joining me or joining me again. Let's get your person's romantic feelings for you, their love confessions for the month of April. Things they would never say, have never said, may never say because they have fear or whatever. Their overall energy for April. You have diet, behavior, and balance. Number 13. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It says your body has a message for you. Okay, so your body is talking to you about this person. You could feel very intuitively connected to them, or that's their body talking to them about you. Let's see what this is. Number 13 is the Death card, Scorpio, which can talk about change, releasing the past. This card is an invitation to shed light on the importance you give your body. Do you communicate with it enough? Generally, this card aims at awakening or reawakening your awareness of your body vehicle, which is the only one you possess, and its general balance. Your body has vital needs in terms of diet and energy, and only you can correct it to give at least the minimum at the right moment. This means that it's high time to take yourself into your own hands and make adjustments to major lapses in terms of body and well-being. If you don't want to feel anxious physically and psychological disorders of a restless, tired, damaged body, find ways to fight the mistreatment you inflict on yourself through bad habits. You need to fight your addictions or the ways in which you almost morbidly let yourself go. Have faith, for this card is an indication that you will find within yourself the resources you need to succeed. Observe yourself without judgment and ask yourself how to do better with regard to your body. You will no doubt find the right solutions for yourself. If you are single or in a love triangle, don't let yourself slide toward any sort of imbalance. You need neither too little nor too much, and to become completely aware of your body and image and not neglect them. Don't hide behind excuses or don't do it anymore. Okay? You are strongly encouraged to respect yourself well and to love yourself too by protecting yourself from too much judgment or criticism on your part. Put away your complexes. So number 38, 39, or 13 could be significant. Let's see what this is about, because that could be your person feeling that way. We're looking at their feelings. I don't know if there's an insecurity about like some body dysmorphia going on or something for someone. This woman is looking in the mirror. Well, she's looking away from the mirror, but she's in the mirror. What's going on here? I need more convincing, skeptical, unsure, and in denial. So your person could be insecure. They need more convincing. What? You have made them a believer. They will never be the same. Okay. So some of you have been doing your best to make this person feel desired, but maybe they suffer with some insecurity. Look at this. I have an image, reputation to protect. It says, I fell for the okie doke, bamboozled, tricked, and manipulated. Okay. I have to think about you to sleep with them. Okay, what in the world? An opportunity for reconciliation presents itself. The last picture I posted on social media was a subliminal message aimed at getting your attention. I knew you'd see it and feel some kind of way. So what did they post? All right, and we have, I need more of a commitment from you. We got the first house. This is the image, y'all. Rules the head, the face, and conscious thought. The ego, mask, ego, personality, the first impression, how you're perceived by others. Aries ascendant or rising sign. The self, your body, appearance. Your temperament, impressing, looking your best. Someone may be working on their appearance or concerned about others' opinions. I mean, literally, that's what this was about. It's about your body, your image. So you could be dealing with an Aries. You could also be on the Pisces Aries cusp. I mean, obviously we're in Aries season, so we are in the first house season. And you got this insecure, naive energy of an Aquarius for some of you, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini person. Somebody is too in their head. They overthink the connection. But it says a reconciliation is coming and they want more of a commitment from you. They're sleeping with somebody else though for some of you. So maybe you're in separation. They're messing with somebody else. They're posting pictures online to send messages to you subliminally. Let's see what's going on with I need more convincing. Don't worry about all this other energy. Let's just worry about these cards here. The Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. And the Sun. Leo energy. This is about discovery, discovering the truth. So somebody wants to know that you are the genuine article. Will you walk away? They have abandonment issues from childhood. This is childhood. Could be a Leo, could be another Pisces, or somebody with a Pisces Saturn placement. Okay, yeah. So this person fears you walking away because the image, though. It's the image. Because the sun is Leo energy, and Leo is very much about image as well. Leo is like attention a lot of the times. But it does represent the genuine article, being who you truly are. So this person could have abandonment issues with the Eight of Cups here. Or they're afraid that you will walk away, because the Pisces card is the one walking away. So they can have a fear that you will abandon them, and it comes from their childhood or past relationship that they've been in where somebody left them or hurt them. What if you made them a believer and they will never be the same? So they're seeing you as a genuine article, even though they still have abandonment issues. They don't worry about too much what things look like. So the Hermit card. So you two may not be speaking right now. It could be a Virgo. That is your sister sign. So that's somebody in deep contemplation. Maybe quiet ghosting, and then the Knight of Swords means they're coming back, y'all. So this is somebody that's racing inward communication for sure. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Libra, Aquarius as well, but this is Gemini, Saturn. Yeah. So now they're convinced that you're the one. After some separation, some time apart, taking a break. That's what the Hermit card is. I need to be alone, figure myself out. Knight of Swords is I'm coming back because I'm convinced you're the one for me. I'm not taking no for an answer. They're feeling magnetized to you. What if they fell for the okie doke? Somebody else here they fell for. Or something else where they got tricked. The Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. What's that meme? I mean, I don't know if it's called a meme, but it's that guy talking. He be like, oh my God, what does he say? He's like, the problem is you think it's too big, too small. You got to think big. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know I'm getting the words a little bit wrong. But he's just telling people, like, don't think so small. Because this is giving me, like, think big, go hard, go home. But this is a very slow energy. Now, this could be that they raced into a commitment with somebody. A Virgo, Sagittarius is here. Virgo, Venus, and Sagittarius, Mercury. But this is also communication coming in, y'all. So whomever this person is that got tricked by somebody, bamboozled by somebody, they're showing up as wanting to make a stable offer to you. It feels like they're coming in quickly with communication, but the stable, let's settle down part is a little bit slower. It's saying I need more of a commitment from you. Now, they could be telling me that you've expressed that to them. What did they show you on social media? Something to get your attention for sure. Communication is coming in. The Justice card, Libra energy. It's the Truth and the Three of Swords. Oh, did they break up with somebody? They may have shown you that they broke up with somebody. A strong Libra. You got Libra Saturn and Libra Sun. Wow. Yeah, Four of Swords. They're recovering. So this person is like contemplating a new connection with you, starting over. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and then you got Libra, Jupiter. So this is like reflecting. They've been doing a lot of reflecting. It feels like they're coming in communicative. This person is very image conscious, though. Let me get your advice. Advice for Pisces for April. It says, looking in the mirror isn't vanity, it's victory. Y'all, what did I say this lady was doing? She's in the mirror. She's not looking in the mirror, though. It says self-reflection isn't selfish. It's survival. You're not obsessed. You're aware. You didn't come this far to dim your clarity for anyone. Shine harder. And again, neither one of these people are looking in the mirror, but there's something about needing to, maybe doing some shadow work or something. This is a card of reflecting, though. Contemplating, meditating on something, praying about something. Look at the praying hands. And it comes after heartbreak. This could be an apology for hurting you. I feel like it could also be the truth about breaking up with a third party, though, if they chose a third party. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like the video if you can. I'll see you on the next time. Peace.